What are you listening to in the morning?
Visit SiriusXM.com to sign up online quickly and activate your radio.
Imagine waking up to the biggest names in morning entertainment.
Howard Stern,
Today Show Radio,
news from CNN, Fox News, Bloomberg, NPR,
or sports talk on NFL, MLB, NASCAR radio, and more.
Visit SiriusXM.com to sign up online quickly.
Or call 844-711-8800 now.
Activate your radio.
And start listening.
All right, we already got a like, but nobody's watching. I don't know how that works. I wonder how current these numbers are that YouTube runs. It says we've got 0 people viewing currently, but one thumbs up, guys. I appreciate that. Current time is 18:14. We're 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in upstate New York. It's 25 degrees. It's a Wednesday, February 4th. What up, Jordan? How's it going, brother? Thank you for joining, man. Appreciate you. I just got out of work an hour ago, and I'm here to discuss controversial topics. I'll let you guys decide what we want to start with tonight once we get some more viewers in. If you guys want to talk about, gosh, I don't know what you guys want to talk about, but I'm open to anything. I'm open to ideas. Jordan, what do you want to talk about, brother? We can talk moon landing. We can talk, but I'm gonna leave radio off, and I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. So you guys are going to start this discussion tonight. I've got plenty of stuff to talk about, and I got some feedback from a coworker today that says he says he would like to see something a little more, I guess, constructed or organized. So we're going to work on a longer length. I really need to get my podcast launched, but we're going to work on some longer length topics and videos, stuff that we can discuss and stay on topic. I think like starting my podcast, having a first episode like the moon landing was faked. I think that's a great opener. The Titanic, Pearl Harbor, September 11th, but also bushcraft, gardening, survival, living off grid, self-sustainability, holistic healing. I think all of those are important topics that we should be discussing every night here, guys. So if we got any people returning, I appreciate you. Jordan, you know you're one of my best friends, so thank you for hopping in here. What's everyone up to tonight? What's for dinner? What's on the agenda? I bailed on the gym tonight, guys, so I could go live and talk to you, because I think we're living in some pretty troubling times, and I'd like to be, I guess, somebody that's bringing some positivity, some light to the situation when we're living in such crazy times. You're welcome, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you hopping in here, man. All right, so here's a cool talking point. I got my Rapid Radio just last night. If you guys don't know about Rapid Radio, it is a radio that you can talk to people anywhere in the world with. It's a walkie-talkie. However, you need to pay for the global service. I'll call it worldwide service. But this radio right here is designed to utilize cell phone towers and ultimately get you online with somebody you need to speak with during a grid down scenario. It can utilize cell phone towers and Wi-Fi, even if the towers are not working or if the cell phones are not working. This thing allegedly is Faraday proof and EMP proof and all sorts of stuff. You're a wonderful and polite person. Thank you, Jordan. Dude, I could say the same about you. You're a fantastic person. And I need to get you on the YouTube channel, Jordan, because the people love you. I've got some videos of you, and I could already post them. But so, all right, so the Rad 1 Rapid Radio, again, I just got a 2-pack. I've got a second one in my back seat, and I've literally just only turned it on and off. And tonight, my buddy Leroy, hopefully he'll be hopping on this live with us. Excuse me. Leroy's Rapid Radio arrives tonight, so I'm hoping to go live tonight, maybe around it'll probably be closer to 8 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to talk to Leroy from almost Canada. I'm in upstate New York, closer to the Canadian border than I am any other border. And we'll be reaching out to Leroy, who's in Central Texas. We'll be doing that tonight at about 8 p.m. Ryan, what up, bro? How's it going, man? I'm not far from you right now, I guarantee it. I'm very close to Ryan. Ryan's good people, too. Again, so Rapid Radio utilizes Wi-Fi or cell phone towers, right? 5G, 4G, LTE, all that stuff. And what it does is it gives you a secure encrypted connection. So I get no money for this, guys. These fuckers wouldn't even give me a promo code. I was like, hey, guys, I'm a content creator. Do you think you can hook it up? I mean, I'll do a video. I shouldn't even be doing a video with these right now. But anyway, so we'll be testing them tonight. And if they're donkey... If they're crapola, we'll be probably, I don't know if you can even return them, but I will be very truthful in my response. If the Rapid Radios suck, guys, you will know tonight. No, Chris Styles, I did not look it up. You did start mentioning this yesterday. Project Anchor. Yeah, I will, I promise. I will look into it, man. I'm a very busy guy working a full-time job and running a YouTube channel. Again, so another hour or two, Leroy will be setting up his Rapid Radio, Central Texas. I'm in upstate New York. We're going to see if these things are shit or if they actually work. Tonight, guys, the talking points, I want... oh, and I can't get banned on here, guys. I need to be very careful about stuff I talk about and stuff I say. So if it's a little bit filtered, that's why. I want you guys to determine what we talk about tonight. It can be any conspiracy theory. It doesn't even have to be conspiracy theory. You guys want to talk cars, we can talk cars, because I like cars. But it can be anything you guys want. I got some feedback from a coworker who I look up to. Very good guy. Shout out to John. I'd like to start doing longer length videos where we discuss maybe 1 or 2 topics and we get very detailed on them. And that'll go hand in hand when I launch my podcast, which should be at the end of this month. Awaken Nation podcast. That's what it is right now. I might change it. I don't love it. But I want to start interviewing other truth seekers and people that want to discuss, I guess, uncomfortable topics. Because I'm here for all the uncomfortable conversations. Uncomfortable conversations build strong relationships. Yeah, so all right, let's talk. Project Anchor. Jess, good evening. Good evening to you, Jess. Where are you from? I'm not familiar with where you're from, but again, Jess is a great supporter of all of my work, guys. I was late getting on. Do you have to pay monthly on the radios? Similar to Garmin? No, these Rapid Radios do not have a monthly subscription. And again, I'm not an affiliate. I don't get anything for this. I'm only telling you guys because I'm excited about it. The little kid in me, Sammy the Kid, is excited to use these. Again, my buddy and Leroy just purchased a 2-pack. I purchased a 2-pack. And these radios are, they're not cheap, but they utilize Wi-Fi and cell phone towers. And what you can do with these is... have an encrypted conversation with whoever you decide to put on your channel. No one else can hop on. No one can tap into it. It's allegedly very encrypted. $50 a year, but upon purchasing it, your first year is included, Ryan, to answer your question. So no monthly subscription with Rapid Radio, $50 a year. $50 a year. Yeah, so, I mean, I can turn my radio on, but again, it doesn't... there's nothing I can really do with it just yet. Leroy is... I'm awaiting a call or a text from him. And we'll, I charged it up. The screen looks great. I mean, it's relatively detailed. It pops up with a QR code right at the beginning. Oh, it disappeared quickly. And it's already on and live. It says Sammy the Kid on it. Sammy the Kid, yeah. So yeah, it turns on really quickly. I don't know if I can get that to focus. See? We got full towers. Where I was earlier, same thing, full towers. I mean, it connects really quickly. So hopefully I have a conversation with Leroy tonight, and it's crystal clear. But yeah, it's a pretty legit radio. It's totally waterproof, EMF proof. How much? Ooh, geez, they were not cheap. A 2-pack of these Rapid Radios shut down. A 2-pack of the Rapid Radios was, I think it was almost $700. It was over 600. It was well over 600. So, again, they're allegedly EMP proof and stuff. And if grid down scenario, these things are supposed to work. Rapid Radio. So, again, in about an hour, I'm going to talk to Leroy on his radio. He's in Central Texas. I'm in upstate New York. I'm a doomsday prepper, a veteran, and a truth seeker. All right, let's get to talking, guys. Let's start the show. We'll go with one of the first comments, what you guys want to talk about. Good Lord, LOL. Yeah, they're not cheap. But you guys, if you know Sammy the Kid, I like good gear. I'm a fan of the saying, buy once, cry once. If you buy shitty gear, you end up getting stuck with shitty gear, and the shitty gear breaks, and you got to buy it again. Buy once, cry once. Let's talk, guys. Let's talk. All right, I mean, I can always bring up AI, but this trend right now that's going on on Facebook, everyone's doing an AI trend of what they look like. like what their life looks like. It shows their kids, it shows their tattoos, it shows their job. Really cringy. If you did it, it's weird. I'm judging you. If you use AI, I'm judging you. Stay away from AI because I'm judging you. AI is not good. It's not here to help us. It is here to hurt us. It's here to dumb us down. So just stay away from it. Just the technology is really going to hurt us in the long run. We've watched it with Terminator. Appreciate you, Jordan. What's everyone getting into tonight? What's for dinner? You guys comment. Let me know what's for dinner and tell me how your day was, or at least drop what you're doing for dinner. I'm not sure what I'm doing for dinner just yet. Chris Styles. I'm not sure if I've seen your name in here before. Are you new? I really need to get an actual. Let's see. They can do it with ChatGPT, and I ain't gonna do it. My phone's text can remix a picture. Yeah, and I believe our phones are utilizing AI all the time. I mean, you can search for people's faces in your iPhone. That's pretty troubling. I don't like that. It differentiates different people in your life, and it'll put them in pictures with this person, pictures with that person. Don't like it. So again, I'll be getting rid of my phone very soon. That's part of getting this radio. It's literally going to be like a cell phone. But in the meantime, I'll need a flip phone for the time being, unfortunately. But I'm done texting and doing all that. There's no need. In fact, the amount of people that I text and get nothing back, there's no point of me even paying for a phone anymore. You have a delicious dinner? What do you have, bro? What are you having? Would love those in my bag. Yes, you guys, your go bag. I should be pulling out my go bag on the live. That'll get some people in here watching. Having a go bag is paramount during these times. What have you guys noticed that's changed recently at work, at school, wherever you're at? What have you noticed that has changed with, I guess, the craziness going on? Maybe, the potential of a war or a collapse. What are you guys seeing? What's going on in your world? Let me know. Chocolate milk from Stewie's. Hello, motto? What is that? Weather and short-tempered folks. Yes, let's talk weather and how it affects us. Let's talk how we are under the weather. Why do they say we're under the weather? I'll tell you this, it's not because that the natural weather or cloud formations are getting us sick, but it seems that the fog they sprayed us with a week or two ago, a couple weeks ago, look up smart dust. Smart dust is a real thing, guys. Smart dust is no joke, and it's technology that it should be illegal. And again, I don't want to say too much on the live because I don't want to get banned on here because I'm already banned on TikTok. Ears ringing. Someone's talking about me. But the ill-tempered folks, right? I'm recently learning that a lot of people have evil or negative entities attached to them. More people than we think. In fact, even the people that make you laugh and that you love, or maybe not love, but it could be people you love. But demons are simply a real thing, and they can attach themselves. Maybe not demons, but negative entities, and they can attach themselves to other people. I'm very protective over my energy. So when people are, not adding to my energy and they're taking from it, I not only does it make me uncomfortable because I'm very sensitive to it, but I try to avoid them at all costs or, alleviate the problem. I try to just do what I can to protect my energy. You guys should be too. When we're in a high vibration, our immune system is stronger, our consciousness is stronger, our ability to read the room, feel out things, our intuition. All of it. Yeah. Motorola phone used to be. I'm not familiar with what you're talking about, Jess. Are you saying like Mandela effect stuff? The Mandela effect, I definitely, it's basically, the Mandela effect is basically the government testing to see if they can fuck with us and we'll just be like, oh, okay. That's what the Mandela effect is. If you look it up, it's probably got a slightly different definition, but for those not familiar with examples, the Fruit of the Loom company, they make underwear, right? And probably socks and all sorts of other clothing articles, t-shirts, sweatshirts. Fruit of the Loom, growing up for me at least, I'm in my, I want to stop saying my age and stuff because I know there's a lot of creeps on here and people have been trying to hack my accounts lately. But I grew up with Fruit of the Loom having a cornucopia in the back of the logo, right in front of a bunch of fruit. It's It's a wicker basket. Picture like a hand-woven basket made of twigs or fine sticks or pieces of ivy. It's a wicker basket that you'd more or less use as a basket to fill up with fruit. Now it's probably utilized as a decoration more than anything, but it used to have in the Fruit of the Loom logo a cornucopia with fruit falling out of it. A bunch of grapes, an orange, an apple, a few things. Well, now if you Google the Fruit of the Loom logo right now, there's no longer a cornucopia. It's just fruit. And the Fruit of the Loom company has come out with public statements stating, we never had a cornucopia. You guys are crazy. And I don't understand, again, how this gets past the majority of the employees at Fruit of the Loom, or how people aren't like whistleblowing that, but that's the case. Everyone will tell you, no, we don't have a cornucopia in our logo, and we never did. And there's many other stories about the Mandela effect acting in such a way where many people believe one thing, and they go, whoa, that the internet's saying it never happened. And then there's also the dead internet theory, where it states that you can Google anything. You could Google camouflage hat. Camouflage hat can make you go blind. And within the dead internet theory, you'd be able to find something that states that, yes, in fact, if you wear a camouflage hat, this is why you could go blind. So a lot of weird stuff on the internet. In fact, the dead internet theory dictates there's too much stuff on the internet. And at this point, I think technology is causing far more harm than good. Yeah, that's a really good one, Ryan. Time definitely seems to be moving faster. I think everyone can attest to that, man. We don't have time for anything. People that, work 2 jobs. I, at one point, worked 3 jobs. I don't know how I did it. If I tried working 3 jobs right now, it seems like it would just be, how did I even do that? Was I working 4-hour shift? I don't even know. I, at one point, had 3, maybe a 4th. I worked a lot when I was a kid, Chocolate milk. Yeah, I'm honestly having some because I've got a little bit of heartburn or something. I don't even know why. That's another part of my mission, guys. When I go across the country, I plan to fast. I want to do a 14-day. I'd like to do a dry fast for maybe 5 or 4 days. And of course, I want to do an all raw diet, raw veggies, raw fruit for a full month and maybe longer, but we'll see. I want to detox and I want to heal. And that's my plan. I've got a really cool solar unit on the way. Solar panels that I'll be... Sorry, guys, I got something in my eye. I've got a new solar panel set up that I'll be installing on the Tremor in the back on the Freedom Camper very soon. It's going to totally change the way that I live in this truck. It's going to be sweet. Stop by Chicago. It's rich with Tartarian architecture. So Chicago's one of my stops I plan to make. Buffalo, New York is incredible. Chicago seems to really have it all. And that's going to be a spot I probably stop at for at least 2 to 3 days. I'm really excited to get photos of Chicago. I'm taking my Nikon, my Sony Alpha, and my DJI drone. And I'll have a couple new. I'll have a new lens. I'll have an extra camera. I've got a GoPro and an Insta 360. I'm looking at getting. No, I'm not looking. I'm going to. I've already looked. I'm gonna order a pair of the Meta glasses. Just because being able to film while hands-free, like ultimately I could be filming this right now. Not that I need to film the live stream, but it would be cool to throw in a clip. We got a lot of comments coming through here. I follow people on TikTok from Chicago. Wild stuff. Haha, indeed, brother. I can't wait to see your content once you do. Thank you, man. Yeah, Chicago's going to be crazy, and I'll be traveling alone. I've thought about getting a dog to live in the truck with me. I got 7 people. Let's show you guys the Freedom Camper. There's my house. And it's, again, it's 23, 22 degrees. I know that guy. He knows me, I should say. Because I don't know him, but he knows me somehow. Freedom Camper, back of my F-150 Tremor. And that's my house right now. I've got heat, I've got electricity. I don't have solar on it. I will in another week, maybe 2. And yeah, that's been my house for a while now, guys. I'm a nomad, and I love it. Love living on the road. I love not having... I don't know. I like being a ghost. It's nice not having a mailbox. No one can... I guess online you guys can reach out, but... All right, let's see. Yeah, Meta glasses I think are a good purchase for what I'll be doing on the road here. Go inside. Go inside what? Holy smokes, nice setup. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you, Denzel. Yeah, the Freedom Camper was the cheapest camper setup I could find for this thing. Not that I wanted to go cheap, but I didn't want to spend 20 grand. Scout Camper makes a camper for the back of your truck that you can stand up in and you can cook, and there's like a full-size bed and stuff. But this little Freedom Camper on the back of my truck, they're $3 grand. I think they're $3,500 now. They're just over $3 grand. And yeah, it's just they're if you want to be a nomad, your best bet's to get a minivan, an SUV, a little crossover, and live in that. If you can't do that, get a Sprinter van of some sort. Sedan would probably be impossible, but if you have an F-150 or any sort of full-size truck, your camper, the Freedom Camper in a long bed will close. Your tailgate will close with the camper in it, and they weigh 195 pounds. Nothing. They weigh nothing. I have no idea that's on the back of the truck. I can blow donuts in this truck. I got this. I don't want to say online, but I was in the triple digits. I'll put it that way. The other day, the truck moves. It's got 400 horse. And you don't even know that camper's back there. Yeah, the trucks are great. I do miss my fuel economy. I drove a Civic Type R down in Texas right before I purchased this truck and moved back up here. And the Type R, bro. Type R is nasty. The Type R screams. Very cool. I'll say it's worth it. Convenient in travel, and also you can go sightseeing. Yeah, man. I mean, I think that's what my goal is right now, is to go sightseeing. I want to go feed these things and feed this thing some beautiful outdoors and I guess just God's creation, you know? I mean, I think that the national parks really, they pinpoint what our Creator's capable of. And, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people, they never even go to a national park and they pass away. It's kind of sad. You know, and I've been doing research on the national parks and how to travel them, what to expect, things I should do before traveling. And it seems that, you know, they say, oh, stock up on your PTO and this and that. And I'm like, gosh, I can't imagine. Because, again, I'll be doing this full-time very soon, guys. I couldn't imagine trying to go hit the freaking national parks and, like, do it just on vacation days. Vacation days, guys. Every day should be a vacation day. We should have our own life, our own days. They should be ours. We should be on homesteads. There's no reason anyone has to work this much. There's no reason anyone has to work this much. Knowledge is power, yes. Did you have this vision before the Army? I knew since I was a young kid that I've always been different than many people. I mean, I've just always been different. I've always, not as like an outlaw, but I've always been different. And I never understood why, like, I've said this before, but when I was a little boy, my mother used to leave on business trips, and she'd get in an airplane or a jet. You know, she'd tell me as a boy, you know, how, you know, that she'd be getting on a jet, and I knew that there was some level of danger, and that there's a chance that if that, you know, in a car or a bus, you can roll off a ditch and kind of be fine. You can hit a tree, a pole, a snowbank. You can kind of roll off and be okay, but in a jet, you can, you know, totally lose your life. So I never understood why people risked stuff like that. Like, family is still so precious to me. And I used to bawl like a little girl when I was a little boy when mom would leave, because I wouldn't understand why that risk would be taken. You know, what happens if you don't make it back? I'm really stuffy today. I swear it's nothing. I'm not sick or anything. It's these damn chemtrails. So when I was a kid, I never understood. I was questioning the Matrix as a kid, I guess, is a safe bet. And upon, you know, I guess becoming 18, 20 years old, I used to listen to a lot of rap music. Still do, but Eminem was somebody I listened to a lot. And Eminem woke me up to some stuff. You know, I hear about him selling his soul and his lyrics. And I'm like, why would you say it? And I'm like, and I would find stuff hidden within the lyrics where I'm like, oh my gosh. And Eminem's an artist that I think I can listen to today, and I can still hear something new in one of his songs. Not talking like, you know, I Need a Doctor and Skylar Grey, like that stuff. I'm talking like his old stuff where he would mix in like his hook. My Darling. You know his song, My Darling? You and me were meant to be together, my darling. And then at the end it says, "Cause I possess your heart, your soul, and your body," or your heart, your soul, and your body. And I remember hearing that. And Eminem, the way he does that song, it's like a demon voice at the beginning, and then it slowly starts becoming Eminem's voice mixed with the demon. And without getting too far down the Eminem rabbit hole or the music industry, that's what started turning some things for me, some stones. Hearing about the Illuminati or underground organizations or human trafficking or the bounty on children. I started realizing that everything that we know or believe to know is not really what it seems. The truth is stranger than fiction, and the truth will set you free. So when I finally get out of the military, that's when I woke up. So for the most part, I was asleep in the military. But again, they keep you so freaking busy. You have zero time. Right now, we're talking about how short the days are. It feels like time is speeding up. No one has time for anything right now. No one. Our lives are very busy. And I do think that time has sped up, but without going down that rabbit hole, it's because they want us busy. There's no reason any of us should have to work this hard. Let's go through a few comments. They want a country of workers, not thinkers. Yes, exactly. We work 5 times more than we did 100 years ago. I believe that. Yeah, I'm not sure, Jess. I don't think so. What up, X-Ring, Robin Hood? I'm not sure about that, Jess. I'm not. Let's see, the frequency of... Yes, music, the frequency, they've changed it now, too. So it's no longer a happy frequency that we are subconsciously hearing, right? We can't pick up on it. Excuse me. We are quite literally poisoning ourselves with the music. The television. Honestly, me streaming on this phone. What's up, Sammy? Freddie Robbins here. Freddie Robbins. Did you message me on Facebook today? Was that you? What up, bro? I appreciate you. Yeah, we're just diving into it, guys. We just started this 26 minutes ago. So, did you see that 20 I sent you? Yeah, X-Ring, you sent me a picture of a $20 bill folded inward, and it says the Ica. And I'm like, okay, what does that mean with the $20 bill folded? It looks like a burning tree. That's kind of cool. And then you're like, it says the ICA. And I'm like, what's the ICA? The ICA. What is that? And you're like, I don't know. So why'd you send it to me? You combat it by listening to metal. No, God, no. No. I wouldn't say there's any safe music other than maybe Tartarian music, frequency healing music. But the stuff with lyrics is literally going to put thoughts in your head and kind of, program us. Yep, that's me. Basement Made Podcast. Cool, bro. Yeah. I worked today. So when I got your message, I was like, oh my gosh, no, there's no way I could hop on a podcast today. Also, I'd like to be doing my own podcast here soon. So if you want to correspond sometime, I'm totally down to do something. But we'd have to talk over the phone prior to that. And I just got to get a feel for you, make sure you're not a troll or a weirdo. And yeah, we could totally collaborate when time allows for the two of us. Because right now I'm a pretty busy dog. I've got a lot going on before I launch this journey. But for those that don't know, I'll be traveling all 50 states very soon. And doing it mostly for myself. I'm not doing it for YouTube. I'm not doing it for anything conspiracy related or truth-seeking related. But I'm doing it for myself. But along the way, I'll be documenting old world architecture. And I guess just a lot of our hidden history that's right in front of our faces. Let's see. It's weird how that is. Okay, but X-Ring, what does ICA mean? Anything? Because I figured that there was like something like breaking there when you showed me the $20 bill folded in half. Yeah, I sent no, X-Ring, you can't tell me something. No, I'm kidding. You can tell me whatever you want, kid. Yeah, I sent another message to you too. We'll go based on your time. I'm available whenever. All right, yeah, man. Yeah, we can discuss something. What do you guys want to discuss tonight? I had a coworker watch the stream last night, and he said, he'd like to see something, where we organize it a little bit more, we structure it. He'd like to have me with a partner here, either in my truck or somewhere that can utilize the internet to look stuff up for me, which is just, again, guys, when I can get on the road and do this full time, I'll be able to probably run a podcast where I've got my computer screen and I can have a few tabs open. But that's why you guys hopping in here, being loyal. If you guys go like a few of my short videos or you go drop a few different comments on a few different videos, that's the kind of stuff that helps me grow. Every time I get a single view, it helps. All I need to do right now is have X amount more of view hours on YouTube, and I'll be monetized finally. So I'm excited for that. I gotta go. It was nice chatting with you, brother. Talking to you. Yeah, dude. Awesome. Dude, thank you very much, Denzel. Very uplifting seeing people there. Yeah, dude, that's so nice of you, man. I appreciate you. And I'll let you know, dude, it's the same for me. Meeting other people that are awake, there's no probably better feeling. So nice to meet you, bro. Stay safe, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow or the next day when I'm on live. Good to meet you, bro. But yeah, so again, this AI trend that everyone's doing right now, it's to me, it's troubling because it seems like everyone just follows the fucking leader. Like, there's trends going on that, gosh, do you guys remember the I know ball trend? People think I know nothing about ice fishing, but little do they know, I know ball. And the word B-A-A-L is a really bad entity. It's an evil entity. It's satanic. But they started this trend where everyone's quite literally saying, I know ball. Well, I don't know ball. And I rebuke all evil and negative entities, and I am divinely protected from evil. Night, brother. Yeah, dude, it's a retarded follow the leader kind of meme, or herd mentality, guys. People follow the leader. Baal, B-A-A-L, is an extremely bad evil entity, right? Like, we're talking Satan worshipers and evil people that hurt children are worshiping Baal, B-A-A-L. If anyone here, no one can, and we'll change the subject soon, but if anyone can explain that to me, do it. But you fucking can't. People saw a motherfucking trend on TikTok, and they were like, oh, cool, somebody posted this, so I'm going to post it too. And it literally says, it makes you type, I know ball, which is fucking terrible. The 6'7" thing is retarded, but I don't think it's satanic. And if it is, so be it. These motherfucking phones make us so fucking stupid every day, guys. Like I said, I'm so ready to be away from technology, away from New York, away from all of it. I want to be in the wild. I want to be in the wilderness. How many people are in here right now? Drop some comments. Talk to me, fellas. If I have to, I might hop on a Facebook and go live for a few. Because I got 105,000 people on there. I don't have just, I don't know. We're pushing almost 5,000 on YouTube. Robin Hood, you're too young to know about Flat Earth, kid. I don't want to upset you. But, and I could be wrong, Robin Hood. X-Ring, I could be wrong, dude. I'm not always right, dude. I wish I could be proven wrong. I wish I knew I was wrong. I wish I could get to some understanding, but appreciate you, Lost and Found. Where are you from? How does one get started in this life? That's a pretty interesting question. Well, with keeping things PG, I think that, obviously, a woman is more or less utilized as a portal, an entryway for a new soul to be brought into this life. A woman is a portal. Not specifically the woman, but her feminine parts are a portal. They allow a new life to enter this world. It's pretty remarkable. You got kids talking about it where? At school? Flat Earth? No way. What are they saying? Sundials and sea level can't be demonstrated on any classroom globe. That's a beautiful way to put it, man. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that can't be demonstrated on a globe, and there's a lot to say about people that, man, it's just, like, I talk about this stuff at work, guys, and I got people that they get really frustrated, they get heated, they don't want to hear, how the fuck could the earth be flat? Well, it's really simple, man, because when you think about it, it's like me saying that I drove my truck on the fucking sky. I drove my truck on the sky today to get to work. People would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But if I said I drove it on the street, they'd be like, oh, cool. Because we all are accustomed to what our beliefs are, what our understandings are of this earth. And no one fucking has ever seen the earth. No one. I mean, we got Bumgardner's Red Bull jump. He jumped off of that little capsule and he free fell. And there's proof right there that the earth is flat. He should have landed in another fucking country or God knows how. He landed like a few miles of where he took off. And they'll tell you that the reason that Bumgardner didn't land in another country is because he was in low Earth orbit. It's spinning too. It gets frustrating, guys, when you're awake to truth and people don't want to just question it, I showed my coworker Buzz Aldrin yesterday saying, we can't go to the moon. We've never been. That's just how it is. I'd love to know why. You know, he says, I that's my question. And my coworker, who's like, he's older. He's an older man. He's in his 60s. Says, holy shit, I've never seen that before. So it's pretty telling. I'm in New England, northeastern Ohio. Okay. I sell flat. You sell flat? Let's see. Lifestyle. Do you have to save money and then go do gigs for money as you go? Gosh, you guys are killing me with the English tonight. That's just gonna... Yeah, I don't know what the freak any of you guys are saying. What do I don't have any gigs to do for money. No, I've got it covered. I'll be traveling the road. I've got it covered. So that's good. I don't know what I sell flat means, and you're in northeastern Ohio. Cool. X-Ring, talk to me about these kids talking about flat earth at your school, because that's an interesting one if kids are really talking about it. That would almost be intimidating to me if kids are breaking out of the matrix by themselves, because, God, that would be really crazy. But it would make me feel good. I'm telling you guys, we're living in not the end times, but a transitional period where very soon we won't be, I don't think we'll be paying taxes or bills. I think that there will be a massive collapse. And the people that have trades, that know trades, butchers, people that know how to build a house or fillet a fish, they'll be doing pretty well. Let's see, but how? I mean, one needs money in this day to travel full time. Yes, well, I've got a few sources of income right now. So that's I guess as deep as I want to go. Like I said, I've had a lot of people over the past 2 weeks trying to hack my cards, my accounts, and even my phone number. So I'm trying to be a little more reserved. And if any of my closer friends are in here or know me or see this, they'll know that I'm very open. I'm very open. I'd give you my social security card, tell you can fucking borrow it. I don't care, right? I'm living in a fake world. Ugh, it's like the opposite of Pinocchio. I'm a real man in a fake world, and I just want to live in a real world. I don't want to live in this crazy matrix anymore. We had eye-opening TikTok a few years ago. I know kids have... We had eye-opening TikTok. I know kids... Because... Oh, okay. Eye-opening TikTok meaning like just that TikTok was launched a few years ago? Again, TikTok and everything that's been given us is all not by accident, right? This stuff didn't leak. You know, when we get like leaked files from NASA or from Area 51, we're not getting leaked files. They're leaking them intentionally, and they're spoon feeding us this information. Who's they? Who explained flat Earth? Is this you're saying on TikTok? People started talking flat Earth on TikTok in 2020. Because I do remember, I recall hearing about flat Earth, you know, a few times through my travels as a young adult, but never did I ever, like, I guess I didn't bat an eye at it. But if somebody came up to me and was like, hey, man, I think the Earth is flat, I would have been like, whoa, why is that? Tell me. Give me more. I want to know. Instead, I mean, we got kind of screwed with public indoctrination. And I had no choice but to be spoon-fed a globe until the globe was finally pulled out of my head. And this was probably 2021 or 22. And, shortly after, I guess, COVID. Yeah, and you hear about flat Earth, it's like the craziest thing you've ever heard of. But, yes, many people were talking about flat Earth. But, see, here's where I question the not the credibility, but the credibility of the person's character. A lot of these people are controlled opposition. And they wanted us to wake up to it, guys. You have to understand, they gave us these iPhones. They gave us these Androids. They didn't just tell us in 1 second, hey, guys, I know you like your Motorola Razrs and your LG NV2s with the slide-out keyboards. All right, cool, we got 7 people in here. Everyone drop a comment. Let me know where you're from, or let me know if you're new or you're subscribed or what. But they didn't just take our flip phones away and say, hey, I'm going to sell you this phone, take it. Okay, but listen, it's going to spy on you. It's going to listen to you. It's going to scan your face every time you need to use it. I promise you it's safe. We're going to sell your information in a safe regard to other countries. And it's also going to blast and beam you with EMF all day long. It's going to lower your testosterone and compromise your hormone levels. And it's not good for your health in any matter or any regard. In fact, it might even be addicting. when we hand this phone to you, you might find yourself sometimes caught scrolling on these things we call For You pages. They're just algorithm based, and we understand what your eyes look at because we're tracking your eyes while you're using this device. But don't worry, it's all safe. And you know, we'll even throw in a free charger, or, you know, or a free pair of headphones. We would never have bought our iPhone. We would have never purchased our phone if we knew it was going to spy on us, if we knew it was going to take photos of us, if we knew it would be addicting, if we knew it would cause cancer, tumors. I mean, just the list goes on and on. Instead, they slowly, very slowly, trickled in all this technology to give us our iPhones and our Androids that now spy on us. And people are in a rush to pull out their phone and to snap a photo or a location of what they're doing. Nobody thinks twice about it. There's a new trend. Everyone with their AI stuff. Oh, I don't even think twice. I'm just going to AI. What do you make an AI thing of me with my kids, my daughter, this, these are my tattoos. I don't even know how people are making these AI things, if they're adding photos or giving it prompts, but everyone is following the leader, right? We need to stop. We need to be self-sufficient. We do need community, but we need to stop following the pack. I mean, Facebook is a clear example that what the majority does, the majority will follow. The shape of the earth. All right, let's see. Once you realize the earth is God's creation and everything comes from dirt, and you realize we are the center of all creation, clocks, compasses, and the shape of the earth are all the same design. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful, perfect, intelligent design. We have a creator, somebody who designed all of this around us. And then lost and found, you get into like the veins, right? The veins in somebody's arm, right? Or the central nervous system. It looks very much like lightning or a root system. The lungs look like a root system underneath a tree. Our eyes, they look like a carrot cut down the center. Our hands, when we push them down into the dirt, they basically look like a root system with a tree coming out of them. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Proof, evidence that we have a creator and that we are one with the universe. And all things make a full circle. Trestlings, not familiar. Trees and lungs. Yes. Certainly. We have a creator, and he's intertwined everything in one. Like, you are me and I am you, and it's beautiful. The more you uncover, you're like, wow, this guy or gal or scientist or God, whoever he is, our creator, they were just very classy and building this simulation or this realm that we live in. Yeah, man. I mean, I think I'm kind of pissed at TikTok. Oh, if any of you guys are on TikTok, can you follow my other page? It's Food, Shelter, Water. I need to try to get my other TikToks all over 1,000 followers because my main page is at 160,000. I have over 1 million likes. It's a very busy, big page. And they banned me last night. So if any of you guys want to go follow Food, Shelter, Water on TikTok, I'm going to try to. I might as well. I don't know. I got to somehow figure out how to go live again because those lives I'll have 100 people in. 6 is a little sad. The realms we can see and the dark ones we can't. Yep. There's 9 dimensions, and we're experiencing 3 of them right now. You know, being able to feel, hear, see, taste, all of it. It's all 3-dimensional, but allegedly there's 9. So there could be people around me right now that I have no idea they're there. Thank you guys for the double taps. Appreciate who's ever tapping or liking the live stream. Do you guys have anything for me? I might wrap this up. It seems like a little bit of a dud tonight, but we have been on for 43 minutes, and I guess my main purpose tonight was just to talk to you guys about stuff you want to talk about, and also just so you guys see my face. I want you guys to look at this hat and my glasses and be like, oh, that's Sammy the Kid. That kid is like, he's intelligent, and he enjoys talking about, you know, some pretty interesting stuff. I'm not here to really bully or, you know, be like, oh, you got to believe what I believe or we can't be friends, because I'm totally confident in being wrong. I want to be wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. But I'm here to just spread truth, and maybe you can teach me something along the way. Divinely protected, brother. Divinely. Thank you. I appreciate that, Lost and Found. I appreciate you watching this entire live and just hitting me with some good energy, bro. I appreciate that. I got to figure out what I'm doing for dinner. I'm really homesick lately. Not homesick like I want to go home because I don't have a home. I live in this motherfucking truck. But just I don't know. I'm pretty lost lately. Just I'm gonna go travel the 50 states and hopefully I find some more people like us. But I just feel so lost. I'm not passionate about much anymore. I used to really be into motorcycles and riding and fast cars, and I really wanted kids and a good woman, and now I don't fucking want anything. I'm ready to transition into the next realm. That's all. I want to understand what my purpose is here. I don't understand why I'm here and why I'm still here, and I don't understand the need for me right now, Working this fucking slave job every day. Nothing I'm passionate about the job. It's very lame. It's dull. Great people. I work with phenomenal coworkers. The best I've ever had. It's my favorite job I've ever had. Ever. Even more than the Army. But I don't know. Like when I'm on the other side of traveling the 50 parks, I'm hoping to blow up. I'm hoping my channel blows up a little bit, but not for anything other than, I want people to know me. I want people to bump into me and be like, oh my gosh, man, I've always been dying to ask you this. All right, how do the seasons work? Or how do you explain the moon in the way that it's got different lunar cycles? Like stuff like that, and I want to understand. I want to understand the wilderness, the forest, different edible plants, bushcraft. It's not so much the solitude, because I like being alone. I've grown to love it, and I'm a talker, right? I'm someone who wants to, always talk to a stranger. I like talking to strangers. I like, picking people's brains and being friendly. There's a lot of people that aren't friendly, and a lot of people that don't understand when you're friendly. Some people are weirded out by it. They're like, why is this guy talking to me? But I'm always trying to make friends or, connections. But I guess it's just, I want to have a place I can park my truck at night and not worry about a cop banging on my door or just anything, I'm definitely paranoid to some extent with, a lot. This has turned into a Sammy the Kid confessional. But I guess I got no one the fuck else to tell it to. The walking gamer guy. Bro, I'm recruiting you, bro. You're officially recruited. Where are you from, bro? If I got banned on YouTube right now, guys, for smoking this, I'm sorry. But I'm just keeping the live going. It's a cigarette. Joe Rogan does it. Fuck Joe Rogan. He's controlled op. I can talk to a janitor or CEO. I'll find someone to connect with. Yeah, that's how I am, man. Yeah. What's everyone's dream job? If you could do anything you want, what would you do? Appreciate you, Lost and Found. No, I'm good. I guess, I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's really freaking nice out. It's 23 degrees. And I'll tell you, living in your truck, that's a fucking blessing. Once it gets below zero, it sucks. Like, I'm running the heater. I don't even know. I'm in my sleeping bag, and you're good in the sleeping bag, but you burn through way more propane, and I don't sleep with the heater on, so you wake up freezing, and then you wake up sweating, and it's crazy. Yep. Yeah, well, I mean, I get cold, like picture this. I have a heated seat right now, And at some point, I'll have to get into my camper. And it's, you know, the whole entire camper. I've got the windows cracked. I've got the little roof panel cracked. So it's, you know, probably 20 or 22 degrees in the camper. I'm currently living my dreams, music, shirt sales, and founding a wrestling company called Austin Found. Bro, is this Freddie Robbins? Fred Robbins? Is that who you are? Lost and found? Cool, bro. My bad I didn't message you back. I was literally in the latrine at work. I was using the restroom, and I saw it quick, and I was like, podcast today at 2 p.m. I'm like, there's no way I can do that. Bro, pointless life. Oh, man, that's so cool, dude. I love that question, and I love your name. Where are you from, Pointless? Ah, man, that's so cool. Even though there's only 4 fucking people in here, that's great. I appreciate all you guys. Bro, I don't understand what the point of life is, dude. And that's where that's probably, pointless life, that's probably the biggest reason I'm upset right now. Because I feel like I've cracked the code. I understand the world, the matrix. I just don't understand why we're here, why we're doing this. Is it a test? Part of me I've heard this, and I think this to be true, that, you know, we decided we wanted to come down here to Earth. We wanted to be on this 3-dimensional realm. So I've heard that before, and I think that there's very good chance, because, like, we're fucking warriors. Us. Granted, there's NPCs and robots. Like you and me, the 2 of us, if you're watching this right now, you're watching for a reason. You know what my videos are like. You know what the kind of stuff is that I post. I don't know what the point of life is. And that's why I question if I want to reproduce. Why do I want to keep my bloodline alive if they'll only suffer? Ollie and Lisa, really love your name. Ollie and Lisa Awakened. Where are you guys from? Are you a couple? I really love your name. And I like your response. Just to experience this existence in this place, I think. Yeah. You know, I mean, I'm not Sammy the Kid. I'm not Sam Hovanek. I'm not this white guy with blue eyes, and I just shaved my head. And I still have hair, though, everywhere, guys. I promise I'm not bald. Got some lint on my head. But this isn't me. This is just my vehicle. It's my meat suit. It's a meat suit. This thing's what drives around, my soul drives around on. This is how I get around right now in this 3-dimensional realm. But this isn't me. I'm not Sammy the Kid. I'm a soul. And I think we chose to be down here. Somebody was in my dreams, first thing this AM. I try not to say morning because we're not mourning. You mourn at a funeral. But first thing this AM when I woke up, right before my alarm went off, I mean seconds, what felt like seconds before my alarm went off, I've got somebody trying to wake me, yelling at me, like somebody, I don't know how to explain it. When I went through my spiritual awakening in Kennebunk, Maine, I was with this, I don't even want to talk poorly, I was with this woman, and it was like somebody, while I was consciously awake talking to you guys right now, it was like somebody was in the back of my fucking head saying, Sammy, hey, Sammy, hey, Sam. And it was like I could fucking hear it. But I couldn't hear, it wasn't like a ringing, it was like something in the back of my fucking, I swear, it was matrixy. But it was real. Excuse me. And that's right before I really woke up to a lot of stuff, and her and I split up. Illinois, and yes, a couple. How freaking cool. Well, nice to meet you guys. If I could ask you guys to subscribe, that would be awesome. My name is Sam Hovanek on Facebook, and you'll see all of my stuff on there every day. I'm very seldomly live on YouTube, and I don't post on here much. But Sam Hovanek, if you look up Sam Hova, you'll find me, H-O-V-A. It's me in a military uniform. I got 103 or 104,000 followers, and I post probably almost every hour on Facebook. This is a test. This is where our next phase is decided. Yeah, so they say, but we don't have a whole lot of proof of that. I mean, maybe you can be the worst person on the earth and it doesn't follow you in the next realm. I don't know. I'm not saying to do anything bad. I just don't know. And you don't know what you don't know. And I'd like to know more. So if you guys have anything, educate me. And I'm always going to question everything. That's just how I am. When you've been lied to your entire life, I guess it's a normal defense mechanism. Yeah, we are all one conscious split into different experiences, I think, and they just make names for these bodies. Yeah, we have just vehicles to get us our souls around. I say Great Awakening or Grand Rising in the AM. Great Awakening's great. I'm a Grand Rising guy. Grand Rising. Or I just hit him with a Happy Wednesday, bro. What's up? Let's see. And Sam, you're actually the very first person we found that doesn't want to say that word we say every day. Wow, dude, so cool. Are you both watching right now? If so, hello to both of you. Ollie and Lisa, Awaken. You guys in my chat should go give them a follow if they have a channel. Where did Sammy the Kid come from? That one I want to leave out for... I'll put it this way. It was a rap name. That was my rap name in my younger years. And I'm still pretty talented when it comes to, I guess, freestyling or poetry. I love rap music. I love the poetry behind it. And I've always loved, I don't like saying it, but spelling. And English is where I always excelled. And of course, I feel like I'm a pretty good speaker. I can publicly speak. I'm very confident. We used to have sergeant majors and, full birds and colonels and lieutenant colonels come in and everyone would be like, oh my God, sergeant major. Oh my God, lieutenant colonel. And I'd just be like, bro, we both fucking sit down to shit. We both fucking put pants on one leg at a time. We both bleed the same way. And if this thing stops, we both fucking die, dude. I don't know why you're getting all jumpy and shit. It's the same with celebrities. I don't understand how people idolize celebrities. Thank you, Lord, for a new day. Yep, that's me also. Bet, we got you. We will subscribe for sure. Thank you so much. But anyway, so Sammy the Kid, I used to rap, guys. It's Sammy the Kid. You know I handle the biz. I could come up with something till the cannabis hits. It's Sammy the Kid. I'll be spilling. I don't know. I used to rap a lot. I still enjoy it, but it's nothing I do. I want to make not a conspiracy, but like a truth seeker rap. And I've got a buddy, Caleb, who he's on Spotify and everything. He's just kind of blown me off every time I've wanted to link up. I don't know. I've told him I'll take care of him photography-wise. I'm a photographer, for those that don't know. And, I'd like to come out with, a conspiracy theorist rap. Like, if you guys don't know of him, Vinny Paz, he's got a song on YouTube here called End of Days. Vinny Paz. And he's talking about chemtrails, fluoride in the water. And if one of you guys go checks and comes back, I'll still be live. But if one of you guys checks quick, Vinny Paz, End of Days, I bet you that was probably over 20 years ago now. It could be pushing more than that. And he knew about fluoride in the water, chemtrails, and I think atrazine, making frogs gay. If you guys don't know about atrazine is the most common found pesticide in our drinking water today. And it's the most commonly used pesticide on American soil. And atrazine, when introduced to a controlled study of frogs, female and male frogs, the male frogs showed no more interest in the female frogs, and the male frogs tried reproducing with other female frogs. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting one, right? And then we find it in Roundup. We find it in Produce Max. Produce Max is used on our vegetables to prevent them from browning after they've been pre-cut. So if any of you guys are the type of people that get prepared produce, onions, of course, apple slices, melon slices, fruit salads, any prepared fruit from a major corporation or a major supermarket is going to more than likely implement the use of Produce Max, which will shrink your testicles and make you gay. Don't be gay. Gay is gay. Don't be gay. I'm here because my daddy loved women. My dad loves women, and I love women. Not any women today. No, we're done doing that. I'm a single Pringle, and I like it because I can be this crazy conspiracy theorist guy, and I don't have a wife or kids or anyone to worry about. I can do this full time, and I'm very confident in who I am today. Billy the Kid. Yes. Well, I came up with Sammy the Kid, and yeah, like I said, it was my rap name for a few years when I was younger, and then it turned into just, hey, everyone kept calling me Sammy the Kid. Don't have it tattooed on me yet, but I do have it planned, not scheduled. And I got these new gloves. They're pretty legit. They're made by a company called Giver. All right, so these are the mittens. These are the gloves. These are the gloves that I got years ago, and I got SH on them for Sam Hovanek, right? You can customize them. And these are brand new, still have the tags on them, just because I haven't even worn them yet. I've tried them on. I almost wish I got an XL, but they're freaking sweet. They're like lobster claws. But I got STK printed on them. Get out of here. For Sammy the Kid, which I'm stoked about. It's backwards, I know, but Sammy the Kid. And the mittens are extremely warm. They're polyester, which I didn't know they were polyester. And polyester is no bueno for our frequency. We should be wearing merino wool or alpaca wool and, linens and full cotton and no polyester or plastics. All right, somebody fill me in. I missed a lot of comments and I feel bad. You've been single for eight years. Yeah, I've been single a very long time. Totally cool with it. Totally appreciate it. I like having no one to report to. No fucking drill sergeants, no lieutenants. Just me, myself, and I. I am a Jesus believer, Bible believer, weed-smoking flat earther. I like to think we're here for a reason. My rap name was the Asylum Escapist. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think you heard it here first. Me and Lost and Found Ministries might just be dropping some freaking heat on you in another week or two. We should be coming. We could do a freaking rap right over Zoom, dude, and it would go viral. I have an itch on my back that I cannot reach. We'll try this pre-roll container. 84, guys. That's one of my tattoos. Grew up on that highway. In Connecticut, I grew up. Interstate 84. I'm a New Englander. But I became a man when I moved to Texas. That's where life really started for me, the Army. Let's see. I got to go get my podcast done for today. Hope all the people will check out Basement Made Podcast soon. And I hope someday when Sammy realizes I'm not a weirdo to have him on in person or via Zoom. Dude, definitely. Yeah, guys, go check out Basement Made Podcast. I don't know anything about him. He messaged me on Facebook today. He wanted me to get on a podcast. If he's cool, yeah, I'd love to get on with you. Chris Webby, yeah, dude. He was recently. Oh, dude, I could reach out to him because I don't want to say but I'm pretty well known in Connecticut. He's was born and raised Connecticut resident, and he was just pissed off because I forget what they were doing. I think they were spraying chemicals into different lakes and ponds in Connecticut. It was, I think, chemicals of some sort via boat, like Department of Energy or Environmental Protection. They were spraying something, I think, to prevent weeds. And it's drinking water. They're killing the fucking people in Connecticut. That's where I was born and raised. Born in Hartford. Bushnell Park is a YouTube episode I'll do very soon for the old world architecture there. And I think it's the first public park in history is in Connecticut. The first some park. I'm pretty sure it's public. It's pretty crazy. Wild history, old architecture, old world buildings, like Tartaria stuff. But dude, we should reach out to Chris Webby. If you guys don't know, Chris Webby is an American rapper from Connecticut. And he's pretty good. He's very well known for, I think, I don't want to say anything that can be used against me later. Anyways, he's a good rapper. I've listened to him growing up. And he seems to be a truth seeker if he's pissed off at what the government's doing. So that could be my foot in the door to talk to Webby and be like, dude, I'm Sammy the Kid. Let's do something. Fuck, I'll pay you. But he probably doesn't need the money. In fact, I probably need the money more than Chris Webby. Chris Webby, if you're watching this, you've got the money. Reach out to me. Let's do it. I wonder if he's a flat earther. Once you become a truth seeker and you start to, where do you draw the line, right? With how much government you do trust. Do you guys trust the fucking weatherman? I mean, I don't. I don't trust the fucking weatherman. He's never right. And he's constantly changing shit. And this winter, we've had, I don't know if they're bomb cyclones, but, white-out snowstorms with zero heads up that just fucking happen. I mean, you just look outside, you're like, oh, fuck, it's snowing like a motherfucker. And then you're like, oh, shit, there's already an inch on the ground. I got to get out of here. And then you're driving and you're like, you can't see 8 feet, 10 feet in front of you. So the weatherman sucks. I don't trust him. I definitely don't trust the fucking anchor men and the anchor women that are dropping the news to us. The media is owned by 6 corporations. Yeah, bro. Partly cloudy and partly sunny is differentiated by partly cloudy, meaning it's mostly sunny, and partly cloudy, and partly sunny, meaning it's mostly cloudy, partly sunny. But yeah, dude, save the elephants. I don't know what's going on with the elephants. And if we need to, then yes, we'll save the elephants. But I'm more concerned with saving humanity first. I know we need the people, we need bees, but I want to save my people. But yeah, I'll check out your work, dude. Send me some of your stuff or whatever you're into. I got your message. Like I said, I'll reach out at some point. Where are you based out of? Also, guys, what's the temperature where you're at right now? Because I guess there were iguanas falling from trees in Florida because of the cold, which is abnormal. Again, with the controlled weather, geoengineering, cloud seeding, weather warfare, weather manipulation, they're using barium and aluminum to make us sick, heavy metals to cause Alzheimer's, cancer, and disrupt our hormones. Well, we watch a weather dude on YouTube, but we know it's all man-made. Yes, I've actually seen some of these guys on YouTube. They're just like regular Joes, it seems like, that just set up shop at their house and they report weather, which is pretty cool. You know, I don't know what kind of instruments you need to do such a thing, but I'd be interested. That's pretty cool. You trust none of it, dude. Amen, brother. Amen. I trust fucking none of it either. I was talking last night. AI gives us extra fingers, right? And it's coded to do that. It's told to do that. It's told to do that. So we're like, oh, dude, AI's not perfect yet. Oh, it's fucking perfect. It's perfect, baby. And it's right where they've got us, right where they want them. We're right where we're supposed to be. We're all using it. Well, not everyone, right? You guys are avoiding it, right? Hopefully. I'm not touching it. It freaks me the fuck out. I won't even use the self-checkout. Save the elephants is a Chris Webby thing. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I got to support it then. Yeah, but I want to save all animals. But like I said, humanity is what we got to start with. And I think the 7 that are in here right now, I believe that we're chosen people. I believe, not in like a weird way, I just believe that we're chosen to know the truth. We're chosen to maybe seek the truth and spread the truth. I know that I'm here for a reason. Sharing Admiral Byrd and Floyd Bennett's birthday, October 25th. They were the first 2 people to ever fly to the North Pole. And I've got their birthday. And Floyd Bennett died from pneumonia at a hospital in Canada. I'm up near the Canadian border right now, and when I was a premature baby, I had pneumonia. It doesn't really seem like a coinky-dink. The slaughterhouses break my freaking heart. Yeah, it's sad for sure. Yeah, I think that in a normal lifestyle, if you can raise cattle for beef, whether it's 1 or 10 or 100, and you give them a really good life and you take care of them and you tend to them, I don't think that it's, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing to kill an animal and eat it. I don't. However, do I think we can live without it? Yes. I'm unsure if I want to live without it because I've grown up with it. But I mean, if I didn't grow up with it and I grew up a vegetarian or just eating fruit and veggies, whatever you're called, vegan, vegetarian, I don't even fucking know. I'd probably really prefer that lifestyle. But I've heard a lot of negative things about meat lately, and I know that meat's loaded with a lot of shit, a lot of crap, a lot of, nitrates and heavy metals and, of course, probably fillers and abnormal stuff that our gut doesn't want in it. I got shingles at 22, properly with gratitude, not by terror. Yeah, shingles is, I mean, I wonder if you got vaxxed for chicken pox and that's why you got it. I can only imagine that kids that don't grow up with vaccines and kids that don't grow up going to hospitals or public indoctrination camps, that they turn out to be pretty strong, healthy young kids. I can't imagine it going any other way. Like, we have a creator who's made everything perfect. Like, you look at autism and just, I guess, mental illness and the stuff that some people, are born with. Not that it's a bad thing. I know some people will say it's good and all that. And I think there's a beauty to every person God's created on this earth. But I really do think that, in a perfect world where our people, our government isn't poisoning us, I do believe that, a perfect race would exist. A perfect humanity, I should say. Not race. But I don't think we'd have, I don't believe in ADHD or ADD, and if that exists, I don't think we'd have that. I don't think we'd have autism. I don't think we would have kids being born missing ligaments and all this stuff. I mean, we've poisoned our country for at least 200 years. And we've been around for 250. This will be our 250th birthday on the 4th of July this year. And if you guys look up statistically, civilizations collapse after 250 years. That's the statistic they collapse at, is 250. That's what they tell us. So statistically, we're fucked. But I'm okay with that. I'm ready. I want to transition to the next realm. I'm good on leaving this place. I'm ready to get out of this lobby. This lobby, I've had it in. You were baptized in 17 and have been waking up for years. I'm 40 now. Cool. That's sweet. I mean, I was baptized as a youth and grew up believing in the church and Catholicism and you name it. I no longer do, and it's okay. I respect the people that do, go to church, and they are religious, and, they want to get baptized or, communion and all that stuff. But I've learned so much now that I wouldn't go back to it. I wouldn't. I know how bad a lot of it is. I look back now, and I'm like, gosh, I can't believe we used to eat the body of Jesus Christ. We used to eat his flesh. I mean, that's a fucking ritual. That's crazy. That's what we do at church. We eat the flesh of Jesus. And that really threw me off as a kid. I remember thinking, why are we eating pieces of Jesus? And I'm thinking, like, why are they wafer shaped? And, like, how do they scallop his arm or his legs to shave his skin off? Why are we eating the flesh of Jesus? And then you drink the blood. The priest does, at least. And in some churches I went to, they used to pass a fucking cup around. People are all taking a sip out of the same motherfucking cup. And I'm like, what the fuck? And when I asked my family as a kid, I'm like, what about people that get sick? And I didn't even know about shit like fucking herpes or cold sores or disease or STDs and shit, right? You don't know what people have been putting their mouth on. And my family would tell me that, the church is protecting us. God's protecting us. And I know God's protecting us, or our creator, whoever he is. Lab coat or gown, I don't know. Scientist or God, I don't know. But whoever our creator is, I'm not knocking him, but I would think that in a perfect world, there would be no such thing as autism. There would be no such thing as UFC fights or boxing. Like, I'm sure our creator looks down and he sees us willingly gambling on two of us beating the fucking shit out of one another. I looked at a recent fight. It was with Paddy the Baddy. He's one of my one of my favorite UFC fighters. I like McGregor. I don't watch a whole lot of UFC. But these guys have their hands kind of open like this, and they're starting to box, and their knuckles are protected. But this guy got gouged in the eye twice, like so hard by a finger while they were boxing. And I'm like, man, your eyeball can't ever be the freaking same again after you've done that to it. And I've done some damage to my body, don't get me wrong. But again, in a perfect world, I wouldn't have been in the army breaking my foot. We wouldn't need an army. Right? There's no need for militias like we have, or military like we have, considering, the politicians are starting wars and they want us soldiers to back them. So, I don't think I think it's no gray area. I think it's very cut and dry. That's what the military's really been designed for. In a perfect world, there'd be no need to go to war. You wouldn't go to war. I mean, you'd have a property, and you'd have your family, and you'd have probably a little cemetery in the corner where you buried your great-grandpa Joe, and, that would be it. You'd have your small little homestead. But instead, we've over-capitalized on everything. Like, again, yesterday I mentioned New York State has a tax if you get your grass cut. There's a tax for that. And there's a charge for not cutting your grass if it gets untidy. I mean, what kind of world are we living in? What kind of world? Jess, like I said, there's zero judgment for your religion and whatever your beliefs are. But I now will never step foot in a church again. I've got no reason to. If there's an event where I need to, step foot in a church, that's fine. I won't burst into flames. But I don't know. I'll accept the beauty of the physical building, but I think, like, growing up telling a random stranger, a random old man, my prayers was weird. As a kid, I was an altar boy. I went to church every Sunday, and you know, it was, trust me, like I said, I've been all the way up from my first baptism all the way up to my confirmation, and the next step is holy matrimony. And I think it's crazy that they make the money that they do, these churches. I think it's crazy that they have fucking wicker baskets they're holding, and where people are handing cash out. The Pope wears red shoes. You guys know what red shoes symbolize. You know, human skin, human skin, human skin, human fucking skin. Ronald McDonald. And I won't go much further than that, guys. I can't, because I'll get banned, and it's really whack. Wacky, wacky, tobacco. So I think the church makes way too much money, and I think it's just, like, look, I like the way the Native Americans have it, right? They're just, they honor the universe and the wilderness. And they go outside and they speak to their creator, or the earth. And I'm not saying I pray to the earth. I don't. But I manifest into the earth, or into the existence, into the ether. And I try to talk my goals, my dreams, my aspirations into existence every day when I start my day. And even in the evening and during the day, I'll say, you know, I'm protected, I'm loved, I'm abundant, I'm strong, I'm healthy, I'm happy. Because our cells are listening. I heard a really good one the other day. It said, careful what you say, because you are listening. And that's just the truth. You're listening. Our cells listen. Water holds memory. If you speak good, healthy things to your water, I love you, thank you, and then freeze it, it looks night and day different than if you speak negatively, fuck you, I hate you, and freeze that water. These two samples will look totally opposite. This would be symmetrical. This one would be beautiful. This one would have art to it, right? Beauty. And this one would be compromised. And there's a lady online, you can look her up probably on TikTok, Frozen Ice, you know, memory. Type in Frozen Ice, and it holds memory, or water holds memory, frozen. And this lady shows you. She holds a glass cup of water like this over, like if she wanted to copy that recycle sign. She holds a cup over it like this and then freezes it. And then she looks at the bottom of that ice, and it's copied, it's mimicked that recycle sign. Yep, same with me. Yep, I tell my water the same. I talk to my water, you know, just before I take a sip, and it's a weird thing to do. I don't know, but it's I don't want. I guess it's scientifically proven, I guess, is the best way to say it. You know, that water is sentient and water holds memory, and we're made up mostly of water. You know, and that would go hand in hand in saying that the earth being majority water. The earth is listening, right? The earth is listening. The trees, the plants are sentient. Everything is self-aware. Are lampposts? No, lampposts are not sentient. But the bushes at the bottom of the lamppost are. I have a microphone. I should have mic'd up for this, guys. I've heard different things, man, about God and Jesus. Again, was raised honoring and worshiping all that. And yes, Jess, I agree with you. Catholic is not the way. Unfortunately, and again, I grew up knowing a lot about Catholicism, and I've tried to bury that part of my life because it's not me any longer. But yes, I've heard a lot about Jesus and God, man, and I understand, you know, a lot of people are on that train, and I still pray to them. The blood of Jesus Christ protects me. Amen. And Heavenly Father, I talk to him. I like saying the Our Father, but I know our Creator doesn't like repetitive prayer. And that's what, you know, Catholicism was teaching us, was you say the rosary to fix things and think, you know, and it's like, it's a bead, it's a set of beads on string, the rosary, and you're just repeating the same prayers over and over like a robot. And I've heard that's not what our Creator likes. Our Creator wants us to be like, you know, I guess corresponding with him like I'm corresponding with you guys right now. Let's see. The lost, what about those who lived before Jesus? Yeah, that's another really good one. And again, guys, I don't want to make this all about religion, but I told you guys at the beginning of this live that I want you guys to choose what we talk about. So let's talk a little religion. Jesus, I've heard recently, and God are not really what we should be utilizing for words depicting those people. I've heard that we're supposed to use Yahuwah and Yeshua. Or Yahweh, and apparently it's like written in our DNA too, like his name. which is pretty remarkable. And they say every time we inhale and exhale, we say, I think, Yahweh or Yeshua, one or the other. Which, you know, if you created a video game, like I watermark my photos. I'm a photographer, and I watermark them so people know they're mine. They belong to me. Windswept photography. But if you guys did it, made a video game, you'd probably want to leave a little initial or leave your name or something somewhere. And that's what our creator did. And, you know, I know that the books were written by man. You know, none of these were written to us immediately from, you know, our creator. So I take everything with a grain of salt, and I question everything, guys. I believe in a creator above us. I believe his son was probably sent down here at one point, or he's going to come back. But, you know, and I pray to the two of them, but I pray that I figure out who I'm really supposed to pray to. It's not easy to get to heaven, and I do believe that's just another vibrational realm. I feel like heaven's not far from us whatsoever. I believe that heaven's almost right here. Like if the new Meta glasses that just came out, if they were like, hey, we've got a new pair that you can see the fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh dimension with different clicks on the side of it, I believe we could probably visit our loved ones in heaven. I believe that it's just another dimension within this vicinity. I mean, why wouldn't it be? You know, and we're only experiencing 3 dimensions right now, but there's 9. So I believe that heaven is so close to us. It's, you know, it's why you can almost feel it. Or you can get, you know, a bird or a plant or a synchronicity, something that you're like right there. Oh, that's my cousin Joey. You know, he's saying hi. He passed away a year ago today, or stuff like that. That stuff is real, man. But I think we've been deceived about a lot of the Bible and a lot of the stories that were in it. And I think like Jesus and God are, you know, they're what I'm still really leaning on them, but I pray to my creator every day that I learn the proper person to speak to when I'm praying to our creator. I pray that I make it to heaven and I learn the real truth. Because when you find out that like God isn't a good word, that's what I've been hearing recently. And the word Jesus might be depicting some other people or person, and that Yahweh and Yeshua or Yahuwah are the way, you know, praying to these people. It's like, gosh, what? How come I can't have anything? What's real anymore? You know, it's like every bit of my life has been compromised by discovering the truth, because you just learn to trust nothing. Yes, Jess. Wow, I love that you know that. Breathe in, Yahweh, breathe out. A baby's first cry is of God. Wow, that's so beautiful. I love that you know that, Jess. That's so awesome. If you believe that's all that matters, it is a narrow road, and you're on the right path, brother. Thank you very much, Lost and Found Ministries. Glass, you hip to that? Glass, you hip to that wild deception. I don't know what this guy random whatever's talking about, but dude, anyone who's here to talk shit, dude, let's meet in person. Because I live in my truck, I can drive to you. Isn't that fucking sweet? So anyone who wants to talk sideways to me, let's meet in person so you can speak sideways to me in person. That's what I'd really prefer here. So if you have anything rude to say, we'll find a meeting point, public, so you know you're safe. And we'll talk like men, like big grown men together, okay? Lost and found. Yes, wild deception, man. And it's unfortunate we've been deceived. And I think maybe we were talking about the purpose of life earlier. I do think that he wants to fight because his beliefs don't hold water. I said nothing about fighting. My beliefs don't hold water. That's a new one. What debunk my beliefs? That's what we're here for tonight. So prove me wrong, buddy. Let's talk. Are you a global believer? Are vaccines good? Or do you still vote? You know, are you putting money in your 401k? You're going to retire one day? What are you in here for, bud? You don't have to be here. You know? And it's too easy, bro. We can talk about anything, but don't talk sideways to me. I promise you, dude. I'm way too fucking gangster for that. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. Don't fucking talk shit over the internet. It's a childish thing to do. You are God. You already know every thought creates your reality. We are creators. So that's one I'm not opposed to, that we are God. I do kind of lean sometimes towards that. But again, I'm praying to my Creator, trying to discover if we are. You know, they say we have 33 vertebrae. Jesus died at 33. This is our temple, right? We call these our temples still till this day. I think there's definitely some truth to that. Ollie and where are you? Ollie and Lisa. I think there's definitely truth to that. And I think that's really the easiest not belief, but understanding to have of our body is just that, like, we create our own reality, right? Manifestation is real, and that we are our own creator. We are God. We perceive this the way we want to perceive it. Like, I can say tonight that this guy's talking shit on my live and it's unfortunate, or I can look at it and be like, hey, that was pretty cool. I had someone come in and talking some shit. Like, that's cool, man. You know, people get into the live together. You know, I can look at it any way I want. Let's go back to him. Meet in person. Why doesn't the forum count? No, I'm just saying don't talk shit over the internet. It's weird, man. Random fandom. Dude, don't make me block you or anything. No, dude, I didn't say. Yeah, no, I am gangster. I'm too gangster to be talked to like that on the internet. Yes, and you're way too much of a big boy to do that over the internet. So grow up a little right now. Come on, man. You're embarrassing me. My friends are watching. I've been trying to find opponents to challenge me, and I'm still... What's this championship challenge, bro? What are you trying to boast about on this comment section? Don't use my platform to try to share your stuff, bro. Like I said, I'm open to getting on your podcast. What is this challenge? I'd like to know. You said you're still a champion. No one knows what this BMWO. What does that mean? I'm hearing lots of projection. All right, randoms. You're saying a lot of randoms. You're saying a lot of nothing, dude. Again, guys, I'm in here to talk about conspiracy theories. I'm here to meet truth seekers, and I'm here to recruit people that want to be part of a community. I'm looking at purchasing 100 acres at the end of this year, and I want to have like-minded people maybe, build with me. It'd be nice to have a small community garden that, multiple people manage. We're going to need healers. I want to have someone who's sufficient with horses and well-versed in medicine. I want to have people that, want to survive the upcoming collapse. And I want to be tucked away up north, guys, even further north. What up, Josh? Yeah, Jess, I totally agree with you. Arguing steals our peace. It lowers our vibration. And I'm never a tough guy, guys. I promise. And I'm a pretty big guy. I can be tough if I want to, if I need to. But I don't walk around the gym at night fucking trying to be the biggest dude around. I fucking everybody. I'm goofy. I'm smiley. I'm happy. I try to make eye contact. How's it going? What are we doing? I'll tell people, hey, you look good, man. You're looking tough, man. I've seen you here for a while. What was your name, by the way? Like, I'm always here to gas up strangers. That's why I guess it definitely, Jess, it throws things off when people come in here and talk sideways, like they know everything. Let's see. Homesteading and community is the way. That's what we need more than anything. Yes, lost and found. But what is this opponents challenge me thing, dude, you're posting in here? I don't understand it, brother. And guys, I will tell you this. 9 viewers, 11 likes. It says 8 viewers for me, 10 likes. And YouTube Studio and YouTube do that to me all the time. I'll post a video and it'll say on YouTube 0 views. My studio says it's got 1,000. I don't know what YouTube does or why they do that. Love your thoughts. All I could offer is a construction worker for 28 years now. Dude, I need that kind of stuff. Never had a dad in my life. And he watches my YouTube channel, weirdly enough. But he never taught me how to do shit. My older brother taught me how to shave. Can't you tell? No, I'm kidding. So I need people that have valuable skills, trades, that they're willing to teach to other people. I'd really like to start. So I've got Nomad Soldier Army, guys. I don't know if you've heard of it. Jess, of course, knows, and she follows. She's great. Jess is awesome. But NomadSoldierArmy.com and Nomad Soldier Army on all platforms is me. I'm building a community, Nomad Soldier Army, of people that know how to, not know how to, but want to know how to fish, hunt, trap, track, plant food, can food, stock it. Take care. You know what I'm gonna do? Because Random hasn't responded. I'm gonna try to block him. Can I block him? Hide the user on this channel. Add as moderator. Remove. I'm just gonna try to hide user. I don't want him to report my Oh, only his messages are hidden. I wish I could block him, guys. I hope he doesn't do something stupid in my channel and like report me for something stupid. Anyways, I wish I didn't mute you, buddy. I'm not trying to silence you, but you're pretty whack. But I hope you have a great night. Thanks for bringing your negative energy to the live. What's up north, you ask? Up north is where people don't want to be. People don't like the cold. Again, let's see what the temp is outside. 22 degrees right now. It's been negative 10 to 15 every night sleeping in the back of my truck. I'll show you guys the camper really quick. I love the cold. I'm acclimated to it, but I don't live outside, so it's okay. I'm not an Eskimo. So the cold keeps people away, and the mountains are just protection from everything, from acoustic range weapons, which is something they've been utilizing. That's what they utilize to get Maduro. They used it on people protesting recently, guys. It's a wireless weapon that they can just beam your ears with. It can leave you permanently blind. So that's why I want to be in the motherfucking mountains. Sorry for my potty mouth lately, guys. I'm jacked up because people just talk smack on the internet, and it gets me. This is my fucking house on wheels. This is where I live. I'll have solar in another week. I've got Starlink. I've got a heated electric blanket. I've got electricity, and I've got a propane heater in it. It's a Freedom camper. Yeah, it's chilly. I'm wearing shorts right now. I'm more or less ready for bed, so I'm not leaving anytime soon. I'm giving you guys some more time. The live's doing much better now. We've got 10 people in here, guys. My name's Sammy the Kid. I'm a truth seeker, a veteran, a conspiracy theorist, if you will, or conspiracy realist, and I'm here to drop truth bombs, okay? I'm here to only bring good energy, and I'm always open to being proven wrong. Sorry, guys. We just did a front flip. That was pretty cool. I didn't know you guys could do that. I've got you propped up on my steering wheel, so I apologize for that. 11 people in here, guys. If any of you feel like subscribing, it won't hurt. It's free, and it helps me, someone who's desperate for subscribers, to grow my channel and spread the truth. If you're really dedicated, you want to benefit my channel, just dropping a few comments on any of my videos. I don't care if you drop a period, a comma, an exclamation point, an emoji, or you actually type out a full comment. But if you help me by doing that, I will help you in any way possible that I can. Whether it's research or you guys need help building a platform of your own. I constantly tell people I've got 300,000 followers, and I'd like to help other people build a platform for themselves if that's what they're looking to do. I've helped Robin Hood, who was in here a little while ago. He's a younger friend of mine from the gym. I work out with him and his father, and I helped him make a YouTube channel. If you guys want to follow Robin Hood, his name is X Ring Archer on YouTube. If you just type in one word, X Ring Archer. Like I said, he's a younger kid, but he's really cool. I work out with him and his dad, and he's probably pushing almost 100 subscribers, and I've helped him get there. Do you have a Discord? No. Pointless Life, you're back. Think a Discord? Who are we blocking? True Alpha Noob. No, we had this guy, Randoms Famdom was his YouTube name. Randoms Fandom. And he was just being really, I don't know, he brought some negative energy into the chat, and there's just no need for it. You know, he's talking smack over the internet, which is pretty gay. Who are we? We are working towards a house on wheels also. Wow, cool. Ali and Lisa, if you guys want to follow someone really cool who might benefit you guys in doing something of the sort, Don Potter on Facebook. He's somebody I met, a customer at my business that I work at, and he's building right now a mobile base camp, and his mobile base camp is custom made. He went to I don't know, Tractor Supply or somewhere. He bought this long trailer, and he steel framed it, and he bought a dwarf wood stove. It's like the size of a toaster. And he's going to sell it at the end of his mission. He's going to drive it to Alaska. He's calling it his mobile base camp. He's a Marine. He worked at the South Pole for 3 years. He's an older gentleman, and he was a state trooper for almost 20 years. And I've been to his place now. In fact, my camera, I've shot photos of him in his mobile base camp. And he knows I'm a flat earther. He's obviously not. He was a trooper, a New York State trooper. And I've heard he was other things also, very high level ranking in the military and stuff. Some cool stuff that he's done. So he hasn't told me a whole lot yet, but if you guys want to take a second to follow Don Potter, he's on Instagram. His name is Let's Build Something Cool. If you guys, even just 5 out of the 8 that are in here, ran to Instagram and followed Let's Build Something Cool, he'd probably call me tonight and say, Sammy, did you share my page with a few people? because he's very, like, I'll put it this way, he's over 70 years old. I don't want to say his exact age, but and he figured out Instagram on his own. And I've shown him how to. I downloaded TikTok the other night. We went out to eat, and I showed him. Don Potter. He was the like superintendent of the South Pole for 3 years. Anyone who's new in the chat, Don Potter on Facebook. And you can scroll down his Facebook feed. He's got pictures of him at the South Pole. There's a National Geographic photo. His profile photo is a National Geographic photo of him holding the colors like this, the American flag at the South Pole at McMurdo Station, okay? And he had to hold them like this for about 3 or 4 minutes. And he said when they came over to get the colors from him, they said, okay, hand over the colors. And he's supposed to go like this and open his arms and hand over the American flag at the South Pole. And he said he went to go move his arms and they were cramped up. They were frozen from the cold. He just couldn't fucking move them. And he said he had 2 people prying on his arms to peel the flag out of him. And the National Geographic, right before that took place, they took a photo. And Don's, he's this old guy. He looks like he's on top of Mount Everest. He's got like a white beard. And again, he's a Marine and he was a New York State Trooper. And he's biked across the country. I mean, when I tell you this guy's got the credentials, he's part of some very, very intricate stuff within the police force and within the military. But his name is Let's Build Something Cool on Instagram. And if you type in on Facebook, Don Potter, just like it sounds, Ollie and Lisa Awaken typed it. Guy's really cool, man. And it would mean the world to me. He's like he's a father figure to me for sure. So, Dad, if you're watching this, don't worry. Our creator has it covered. So did Don Potter say they have 24-hour sun? You know what's funny is I haven't asked him that. And he knows what I post. We're friends on Facebook, right? I'm Sam Hovanik on Facebook. If you guys want to get me on there, type in Sam Hova, 2 words, Sam Hova, and I'll come up. I'm in an Army uniform in front of a big JLTV. And I'll tell you this, man. Don knows, he sees the crazy shit I frickin' post. I told people the other day that Charlie Kirk is not, and he's still and good. And people, I post some crazy stuff, but I of course believe that to be true. And I've got proof that I would back that statement. Don doesn't want to talk about this stuff. He's kind of made it apparent, but I'm hoping to at some point be like, hey man, question, like, what are your thoughts on this? Because I'd love to pick his brain. But out of respect for him and what he's showing me right now, and he's teaching me a lot, I guess it's just something I haven't prioritized in speaking to him about. But I do want to, guys, and I will. And I'm hoping I can get him on a YouTube video here. How cool would that be? Interview with Don Potter, the superintendent of the South Pole, McMurdo Station. Guy was there 3 years, blah, blah, blah. Marine. That'd be cool. Thank you for the Sammy the Kid hashtag, guys. We want to start more Awaken content. That's why our name is what it is. But hold on. But we have just been trying to build a community so far. What is your following looking like so far, Ollie and Lisa? It's a great name. And you guys have that Awaken name. It's huge. I mean, that's a tall tale sign that you guys are awake. And it's cool. And tell me again, I totally forgot, I think, that where are you guys from, Ollie and Lisa? Maybe we'll get him on a 3-way podcast. I'll ask him so you don't have to be the asshole. I will be. No, dude. Don't go fucking text Don Potter and ask him to get on a podcast, dude. Have a little respect. You can go follow him, but don't go on there talking to him about shit like that, because that's gonna just only make me look bad, bro. I've known him about 6 or 8 weeks, and he's a good friend of mine, but it's not someone I want to go press about that. Jess, if you're looking to do content about, okay, all right, that's good. Thank you, Lost and Found. And Jess, if you're looking to do content, yeah, like I tell everyone, you want to market yourself properly, right? I've got an intro and an exit to every one of my videos. You guys know I'm always, alrighty guys, I'll say, I'm Sammy the Kid with Food, Shelter, Water on YouTube, reminding you that the sky is literally the limit and the earth is flat and stationary. And I've thrown in a few new ones, but people always know that's the ending to my video. It gives me some consistency. If you have a good intro, like Guy Fieri on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, every time you watch that show, which I haven't watched TV in fucking years, he says, Tonight we're riding out to Rockville, Connecticut, blah, 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 and we're going to Sally's friggin' hot dog stand. Excuse me. And he gets all hyped up, and he always does the intro. Tonight on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. So, having a good intro and having a good name. We are in Illinois. That's awesome. You guys aren't super far. In Illinois, what is it? I mean, what is it like? Do you guys have Amish out there? Farmland? Are you tucked away? Are you in the city? And if you are, your plan, I assume, with getting a mobile trailer or unit is to, of course, get to some farmland or being tucked away, I hope. Cool, barefoot. Barefoot's friggin' awesome. I just got a pair of barefoot shoes, which I absolutely love. And last night, I grounded in the snow. It was very cold, but it was great. I felt very refreshed after. Very cool, Ollie and Lisa. You guys will blow up, trust me. You guys have a great name. You got to just be consistent and start hashtagging Ollie and Lisa. Make it your hashtag. And there's how much, but we are in the city right now, yes. Yeah, so get tucked away. You know, I'm building Nomad Soldier Army for this reason. I want to have a ministry so it's tax-free, and I want to have the ability to help people like you guys out. You know, it'd be really cool if I could offer some level of a system where people I can help them get off grid. You know, by housing them in a little Amish-built cabin and telling them, you know, this is how you pay your rent. You have to contribute in this way to the farm. This many days a week, and it's not going to be, you know, I want it to be very like community based. I don't want people to feel like like I said, it's something that's slowly in the works, but like there's no problem with having a small village again, and that's what I want. I want a small community where I can trust my kid running around the few different homes or the few different cabins that are on this property. You know, I want a long driveway with a gate at the end. I don't want people just rolling down my driveway to turn around and take photos. You have fear of being on camera. Well, then you're probably doing content's probably not for you. You can always do audio stuff, you know, taking photos and doing a voiceover. Yes, it definitely sounds like the life. I mean, everything is free. That's the Matrix. Everything is free. Well, look, let me tell you this, Lost and Found, just for a little bit of context. When I was building my platform before everything took off, I've got 160,000 on TikTok, 104 on Facebook, 30K on Insta, and almost 5 on here, 5K. It was very slow at the beginning, right? Very slow. Not I was talking about it on a live today on my lunch break. My brother Jake wouldn't even subscribe to me. I built a channel and I was like, hey dude, will you check it out? It's Food Shelter Water on YouTube. And he wanted nothing to do with it. He's like, no dude, I'm not. He'll subscribe to other people or at least watch other people's stuff, but yeah, he wanted nothing to do with it. So even your own blood won't support what you're about to do, or what you've started doing. And that's okay, because soon you'll be able to say, I've got 100,000 people that do, you know. Manifest it. Talk to your creator, pray, whatever you prefer to do. I'd recommend manifestation and talking it into existence, writing it down. Thank you for 100,000. Saying it every day. Put it out there in the universe, okay? And understand that it's already yours and you have it and it'll work. But then again, become consistent. If you post every day, like right now, the reason I'm live, more or less is because I have no life and I'm banned on TikTok, but I didn't go to the gym today. And I went to the gym strategically to try to get on here and continue building things, because I know soon I'll be getting rid of my phone. I'll be on YouTube only. I might keep a phone or a tablet to continue going live, but I'm getting rid of, I'll probably be getting off of a lot of social media. I want to go enjoy my travels through the country before things collapse, or maybe they don't collapse and things are fine when I come back, but maybe, well, who knows? But you'll understand that being consistent is one of the most important things you have to do when you want to become a well-known content creator. And once you break that 1,000 on YouTube or Facebook, and once you break these certain numbers, like your first 100 subscribers are really your hardest to get, your first 100 followers. And then your next, breaking 500 gets difficult, you know, but then it's breaking 1,000 is difficult. But once you break these certain numbers, then it's just too easy. Like I know that I've probably gotten 10 subscribers on YouTube in the past, since we started the live. Because that's how it steadily climbs. Your videos, once you have enough content out there with the proper hashtags, you always have a new subscriber or a new follower coming in, because they, you know, you have a sufficient supply of content where you're tickling someone's fancy somewhere. Maybe they're into barefoot hiking, maybe they're into baking or cooking, whatever else you do. 1 year into YouTube. That's a beautiful foundation to have. It took me a little while. Sammy, I want to be your right-hand man. I've been here with you a long time. Everything is free. It just takes a lot of work, but it's better than working a 9 to 5. Yeah, the 9 to 5 sucks. I'm good on that. I don't want to work for the man. And I agree, man. Just having, and again, getting totally off grid, there's no need for a USD anymore. You don't need a dollar. You don't need coin. You don't need credit. Getting off grid, everything is free, right? But that's why, like I said, Nomad Soldier Army is here. It's LLC'd. It's mine. And I'm going to continue building it. I do need a right-hand man, bro. I need 10. I need 10 foot soldiers, ground soldiers right now that I can implement. People that'll start... I need people that are very into wanting to build this and, you know, that are not lazy. I don't need lazy people. I need people that are ready to work for it and get after it, because it'll be something so large and so lucrative that on the other side of this, I promise, all the hard work will pay off. I plan to have a full, I guess, almost an encyclopedia of how-to videos on nomadsoldierarmy.com with different instructors explaining how to perform different tasks. You know, maybe at some point we do have something that teaches you how to do something on a computer. Not that I want to keep the screens involved, but it's going to start with fishing, hunting, canning, how to properly dispatch a chicken, how to live off the grid, how to live totally self-sufficiently, and how to holistically heal. All while, you know, maintaining and fortifying your property with firearms and the proper fortification. Barter and trade. For sure. Basement made. Cool. Anthony is doing this too in West Virginia. Who's Anthony? Oh, Oliver Anthony. Oliver Anthony's doing what I just said about Nomad Soldier Army. If he is, he's a fucking thief, because that's my fucking idea. Oliver Anthony. He seems like an industry plant too, because he just totally popped up out of fucking nowhere. Let's see. Yes, we plan on cooking a lot if you are meeting us at Jessica. Yeah, I was wondering if she was talking to me. Yeah, cooking videos do very well, guys. Very well. And you already have a year down on YouTube. That'll help you. Whole bunch of different gardening and homemade stuff content. Oh, yeah, no, that's cool. Oliver Anthony can have that. But Nomad Soldier Army for me is totally... like I said, I want it to be like equivalent to YouTube. Like if you want to learn how to pressure can a 15-ounce mason jar... You know, what are the temperatures? How do you do it? How do you not break the jar? What's the longevity of the food that you've now pressure canned? Stuff like that. I want people to be able to run over to nomadsoldierarmy.com or go to my ministry or my school. I want Nomad Soldier Academy to become a thing, Nomad Soldier Academy, and that would be pretty sweet. That's where people will be able to physically go in and learn trades and learn how to survive. And it's going to be legit, guys. I'm excited for it. Yeah, I got to figure out dinner. I got such cool stuff to cook in my truck, guys. I've got an oven that burns organic material. I can literally burn leaves, pine cones, twigs, sticks, charcoal if I want, and I can bake. So I'm excited to make pizza. I'm going to try. Should I say this? I'm going to say it just because it's something I've wanted to do for a while, but I don't want to hold myself to the standard. But when I go visit the national parks, I'm trying to do something that no one's done before. So I'm going to, I don't know if I should say, I'm going to say it. My following's not even that big. I'm going to try to bake a pizza at every national park when I go, because I'm going very soon. But that's what my goal is. Or make something at every national park. So it's just a little food for thought. We plan on doing a whole bunch of different, we already read that. Great dreams. Thank you so much, Jess. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to call them dreams because they're definitely goals, and I will make sure that they happen. But I think it's more important right now than me finding a woman and having a family. Like, I think building a community that I can leave behind for my people. I've already got a crazy foundation, right? I've got a crazy upbringing. You guys don't even know yet. Like, the day that I write a book or the day that I do a Sammy the Kid interview and you guys understand the stuff that took place when I was younger, you guys are going to be like, you're bullshitting, dude. There's no fucking way. And I'll put my hand on the Bible. I'll put my hand wherever it needs to go. And I'll explain to you guys, like, my childhood was great. But my teen years, there's stuff that I'll literally have to, like, I'll be like, dude, post this video when I'm dead. Because I don't want to get in trouble. But, yeah, I'll be excited to explain to you guys really a lot more about me. Yeah, when the time is right. But writing a book is something I definitely plan to do. He announced it in August. It's on my Basement Made podcast, episode 2. As soon as it opens, he's trying to do a self-sustaining community too. Oh yeah, no, that's good. Like I said, I think Oliver Anthony is definitely controlled op. Not controlled op, maybe, but who's this Jewish guy? Who's this Jewish rapper? Skateboarder. He's got these weird dreads coming down the sides of his head. Who's that Jewish rapper? Lost and Found. I know you'll know. You have women throwing themselves at you. Yeah, maybe sometimes, but not women that I'm interested in, I'll tell you that. If an Amish woman came up to me and she was like, "Sir, I like your tattoos," I would be like, "Oh my gosh, you're really cool. What's your name?" And I'd show some interest. But no. Right now, a woman would totally compromise my ability to be a free man, to be on the road, to have no anchors. No bedtimes, no curfews, no timer that's constantly about to go off with where I need to be. So, hi, I like your videos. I'm a live streamer myself. Where are you from, dude? XX. I feel like Lost and Found just keeps plugging his podcast. Like, we got 8 people in here. He just keeps plugging. It's in my Basement Made podcast, which is all cool, bro. I'm all for marketing your stuff. I can't wait to talk to you. Oliver Anthony. No. I'm not talking about these rappers. I'm talking about there's a Jewish rapper right now. I'm just saying he's an industry plant. He's got these weird little hairs that come out. Yes, this is. What up from Texas, man? That's where I'm from. Yep, this is a EMF protection. Organite, and God knows what else. But yeah, it actually works because I used an EMF reader, and I put my phone, which is crazy. These phones, which I seldomly hold my phone. Unless I'm texting, I always try to put my phone down when watching, utilizing it. I'll never sit on it. Like in my truck, I toss it in the, excuse me guys, sorry, I got something in my eye. But the phones are literally zapping us with EMF. They're shrinking our testicles and our testosterone. That's why I supplement it with beef liver, guys, which is really good. It's the most nutrient-dense food in the world. I get no money for saying that, but beef liver is the most nutrient-dense food in the world. I'll say that one more time. Beef liver is the most nutrient-dense food in the world. But we're getting beamed with EMF constantly, and we're getting poisoned with our food, atrazine, all sorts of stuff to kill our testosterone. So what I've begun to utilize, let me turn my lights on. What I've begun to utilize is this EMF. It's a pendant, I guess, or a necklace, but it's an EMF protector. It circulates a 42-foot radius around you and will lower EMF within a 42-foot radius around you. I get no money from this, but it's called Aries Tech, AIRES TECH, Aries Tech, Aries Tech. Excuse me. They've gone way up in price, guys. I paid, I think, $180 for this. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm quite sure they're $300 now. And that's like when they're on sale and they're doing a flash sale and it's a big sale and all case. It's not real. They're $300 now. I only paid $180 for this, and it came with this silly little string. It's broken once. I fixed it. But yeah, when you take your phone and you just put it on the ground or put it on the counter and you point the EMF reader at it and click open YouTube, the EMF is off the fucking charts. The thing's like boo, 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 boo. It freaks out. Now, if you put this pendant against your phone and then open YouTube with the EMF scanner, the reader pointed at your phone, it doesn't go in the red. It doesn't even go in the yellow. It lights up the green a little bit. You get a little bit of EMF, but nothing like when you don't have the pendant on it. And I do think that it's alleviated a lot of brain fog and tiredness and a few other things, but it could be placebo. But again, I also take really good care of myself, try to, and I eat pretty damn clean. I'm glad I caught your stream. I think I found you on TikTok. 777, that's freaking awesome. Thank you for joining. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. I'm a truth seeker, a veteran. I lived in Harker Heights and Killeen for a while, right in Central Texas. No, that's totally cool, man. I'm not mad at you, Lost and Found. You can promote Jesus here and your podcast. This isn't my YouTube. I mean, it's my channel, but it's not my platform. I didn't build it. Nomad Soldier Army I did build. I can't wait to have a platform where we can all talk on there. I'm paying for the website once every month and stuff right now, and I haven't had a lot of time to work on it, but I'm hoping to have time very soon when I'm free doing this full time. We're gonna work together, Lost and Found. We'll get something done. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be self-made and self-dependent. That starts with marketing. No, that's beautiful, man. Keep it up. Well, nice to meet another person that is also awakened. Hope to see you live again another time. Have a good one. Glad we could give you an extra sub. Thank you so much. Not Lost and Found. Sorry, Ollie and Lisa awakened. Thank you. I'll give you guys. Can I subscribe right here? Let's see. Subscribe. I can't. I can add you as a moderator. Pin your message. That's all I got. Sorry. I will follow you back or look you up. Drop a comment and I'll subscribe to you when I'm done with the stream. But have a great night. Keep holding it down in Illinois. And I'll do what I can to help you guys get the freak out of the city. Let's see. Well, nice to meet another person that is also awakened. Hope we just read that. You got it tattooed on your belly. Yes, I do. That was a very painful, very long tattoo that I did not really enjoy. Yes, I followed you. I like how you are trying to spread awareness and raise people's awareness. Thank you, brother. That's my only goal here, man. The money's cool. It's a bonus. The nice comments are great, but I'm just trying to wake up others. I want other people to either A, prove me wrong, or B, wake up with me. If you can prove me wrong and tell me, no, the government does care, I'll show you how. And no, we do live on a spinning ball, I'll show you how. Then I'm all for it. Prove it. You can't prove it, though. That's the issue. It'd be cool if you could, but you can't. There's no measurable proof of curvature. Let's see. Thank you. We'll definitely check out your videos. Thank you a million, Ollie and Lisa. If you have anyone, if you're still here, Ollie and Lisa, if you have anyone that's asleep in your family right now or friend group and you need help waking them up, you can message me on Facebook, Sam Hovanik, Sam Hova. Message me, and I'll send you what I call my red pill recipe. It's totally free. I would never charge for truth. It's 3 videos, right? The first one's about chemtrails. Second one is about, it's called Died Suddenly. It's about, what do you call it? Fuck. The whole COVID pandemic, but it's about the vaccines and the morticians that were just, it's really in-depth. 1 hour watch, 1 hour long. It's super short. So first one's about chemtrails. That's got the lieutenant colonel in the Air Force saying why they're spraying the clouds and how it works. And they show the apparatuses used and the patents. That's an easy 20-minute watch at most. Second one's Died Suddenly on Rumble. That's a vaccine video. And the third one is called Yawarenon, What on Earth Happened? And that video is what changed my life, Ollie and Lisa. That video solidified everything for me. It deconstructs the globe model in the first hour. I'll put it this way, Ollie and Lisa. I've never watched the full video. It's 8 hours long. But you can find it right on YouTube. If you type in Ewarenon, E-W-A-R-A-N-O-N, E-W-A-R-A-N-O-N, Ewarenon. What on earth happened? If you type in what on earth happened and then type in Ewarenon, it'll also come up. But Ewarenon spelled crazy. If you don't remember, just try to spell Ewarenon with an E-W at the beginning. What on earth happened? It'll come up. And that video right there, it's 8 hours and 12 minutes long. And to me, it's what put me on a flat earth. It's what told me everything that I felt like I needed to know about the, well, not everything, but it's what set me on this mission. And it's been a snowball effect ever since. And the snowball's massive now. I have a video demonstration of sundials and sea levels on a flat earth display model. I've yet to, yeah. Yes, exactly, brother. You can't prove the globe. It's as simple as that. But you can prove a flat earth very simply. Very simply, you can prove the flat earth. Science is demonstrations that are repeatable. Thank you. That's the scientific method. Science needs to be repeatable. Let's go, Lost and Found. Let's freaking go, dude. Love it. We can also, if you and me vibe, we get along, bro. I'd love to, we could do a live right here on YouTube sometime. Because when I was starting this live, now almost an hour and a half ago, it said, invite another collaborator to go live with. And I've never seen that before, so... Yeah, TikTok banned me. We'll be on here for the next week. Again, guys, if you need help waking up your friends or family, I'm here for you. Really? People on my Facebook are saying that? That's interesting. They should be able to. I mean, it's just... Jess, if you go on... If you get off whatever you're watching me on right now and just open up YouTube and click on me, will it say that I'm live right now? Because I sent the link to a few people. I helped him. Don Potter helped. What do you mean Don Potter helped? What do you mean Don Potter helped? Is he watching? That would be... Oh, really? Don did that? Man, that's freaking awesome. I can't believe if Facebook might have kind of banned or shadow banned my post, but yeah, considering we've only had about 10 people in here all night, I wonder if YouTube is suppressing my video because of the videos that I write and make, or the fact that the title is Recruiting Truth Seekers and Conspiracy Theorists. That's really cool. Don helped, man. Don is such a good guy. Wow, I can't believe he's even in my comments right now. Jess, thank you so much for being on the ball and checking things out. You rock. We'll wrap this up in 10.5 minutes. That'll give us a full 90-minute live stream with you guys. I'm gonna mic up, I think, next time. I think it's only fair to you guys to have a little bit better audio. Lost and found, that's what I figured. And when you click on my channel, can't you see that, like, does it say that I'm live right now or no? What are you saying nope to, Jess? I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. But yeah, you guys deserve better audio. So I definitely got to get a better light. I have my flashlight again with a napkin on the front of it. Look, that's no napkin. Isn't that funny? Just a napkin. Doesn't it give me a nice, it's like a free ring light. So this is my flashlight beaming my eyeballs, and that's it with a napkin hanging on front of it. It says you're live on your profile around your name. Yeah, too easy, bro. Too easy. Lost and Found's got it. Yeah, so that's it, bro. They can find that I'm live here, right? I think sometimes people overcomplicate things. But Jess, thank you a million. You're on the ball. You're so on the ball, Jess. If you guys, anyone in here wants to go follow Jess, she's great. She follows me, and she's a huge supporter of my platform. Cool. Thank you a million, Jess and Lost and Found. Lost and Found, I think you were out when we were speaking a minute ago about it, but I've got 10 minutes left on this podcast live stream. It'll give us a full 90 minutes. We've got 9 minutes exactly left. So anything you guys want to correspond with or talk, now's the time. Any personal questions you want to ask about me, Sammy the Kid? This has kind of been an up and down sloppy live. I think I've been a little, so I'm going to leave this up though. I want you guys to see the raw and unedited version of me. I think it's important. And if anything ever happens to me, I want, family and friends to see what I was truly like, because I'm being myself here. This is no front, and this is just how I am. It's okay. I couldn't click on any links on the Facebook post. They should know. They should know. It's so true, Jess. I mean, we all use these smartphones every day, so people should understand them now. If they don't, I'm sorry, and I hope you guys figure it out. I almost went live on Facebook tonight, but I definitely will be held to a different standard in Facebook. That's a state trooper. What are we doing, buddy? Cool. Oh, I only got my radar detector only went off a little bit. I don't think that was him shooting radar, but that was a state trooper. Yeah, so, yeah, any questions from you guys? Anything? We got 5 people in here. Tell me who you are. We got Jess, and we got Lost and Found. Who else is in here? We got 3 others. Who's watching? I appreciate you guys checking in. But that's what I was getting at. Yeah. It's just I want people to see the real, raw Sammy the Kid and what I'm about. And I've got nothing to hide. Know what I'm trying to be. It's totally me. I'll answer any questions at any time. I'm very passionate about my beliefs, but always open to being proven wrong. Who do you listen to regularly music-wise? Love that you ask that. I listen to 1 a.m. by Meek Mill at full volume with my Bang & Olufsen system in the F-150 right before I started this live. 1 a.m. by Meek Mill. If you know that song, dude, it slams. I listened to Meek Mill. I was listening to Oliver Anthony maybe a week ago, guys. Just like a couple songs. John Party is a good country singer I listen to often. It depends on my mood. If I need to get jacked the freak up, I'm listening to gangster rap. Huge Eminem fan. Don't listen to him much anymore, but I know all of his songs. Like all of them. Like, literally all of them. I don't think there's a song that I don't know. There's very few that I don't. Like, lyric for lyric. Biggie and Pac. I love Jada, Styles P, Chic Luch. Fabulous is great. Nas. Jada Kiss is awesome. I listen to a lot of gangster rap. I like gangster rap. I like gangster rap because they talk in a fashion where things have to rhyme, but you have to sound tough. It's a cool piece of poetry. NF, no, never got into him. Give us a listen. Who's that? What do you mean by that? I've listened to him since 98. He raised me. Oh, NF? NF, listen. You listen to NF growing up? That's cool. I don't know. For some reason, I never got into him. I've listened to some of the stuff, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that goes hard. But I guess I'm just very selective with what I listen to. You guys, stand by one moment. I'm just going to... All right, sorry about that. I was just shooting a text out quick. Yeah. Are you saying Eminem raised you or NF? Oh, looks like another club banger. They better hang on when we throw this thing on. Get a little drink on. They gon' flip for this Akon shit. You can bank on it. Pedicure, manicure, kitty cat claws. The way she climbs up and down them poles. Looking like one of them putty cat dolls. Yeah, great stuff. The Asylum Escapist idea came from the song 3M. Now I'm going to try Christian Truth Rap. Oh, okay. Oh, and by the way, that's a cool name, man. The Asylum Escapist. Considering you're also a truth seeker. I mean, that's kind of... I believe the asylums to be where people that oppose the new world went. I believe they put them in these insane asylums. You're going to be King Leo. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, man. That's really cool. Christian Truth Rap. I mean, I'm all for it, bro. I'll support it. Send me the link. I think there's good money to be made within the music industry. I think there's an important balance to be found in joining the music industry. But I think, you look at Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap, man. Who knows Fetty Wap? Fetty Wap came in and he came out. He came in and came out. He made his money, Fetty Wap, and got the fuck out. He didn't stay involved. He didn't, there was no drama. No one knows who his baby moms is or what he's doing. That's cool, bro. That's really cool. Yeah, man, I used to rap. There's videos of me rapping on YouTube, and I still enjoy it. Like I said, I really enjoy the poetry behind gangster rap specifically, not just any rap. Like, I think, what's his name? Who's this new black rapper? Dax? But he does very, like, Tom McDonald style rap. I think, I see a lot of people clowning on him on TikTok, and I think he's kind of goofy. But no, not throwing shade. I'm just saying, I think it's like not my style. I like gangster rap. I don't like silly, goofy. I don't know. He's interesting. More into R&B. And I listen to a lot of reggaeton, Spanish music. I can't say I've listened to it in the past few weeks, but my library's loaded, filled with Bad Bunny, Daddy Yankee. I don't know what that person's doing over there, but I like it. I don't know what the hell they're saying in the reggaeton, but dum 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 dum. It's really happy music. I like happy music. Slow jams are good. I mean, classic rock's always a great one, but yeah, I mean, you hear a lot of truth in these in music too. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. That's the wheel in our sky. That's the sun, the moon, and the stars. That's what's turning. And the North Star, Polaris, is fixed in our sky. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What the fuck, man? They're saying it right to us, guys. They feel like it. An astronaut in the ocean. That's what an astronaut is. An astronautical. An astronaut. And they have a full international space station in Florida. In a swimming pool that they train on. They definitely film on, too. I hope you're still a white kid from the hood. If you're not, what are you? A black kid from the hood? How did you change colors? I'm only fucking with you, bro. I never went the gangster route, so I tried the Eminem ICP route. Measure North Pole or Antarctica on Google Earth and watch what happens, then report back to us. I'll try to check that out. Get some food, Sammy. Yeah, Jess, most definitely. I appreciate you. I got 2 minutes left in this live, and I'm hopping off. I'm going to get some grub. I'm stopping by my buddies, and then finding a spot to park my truck for the night. Let's see. It's 20 degrees now, so it's definitely dropping fast. And yeah, it's gonna be nice to get off the live stream, guys. When you get on the stream, it's like you get really locked into it, and you're basically in another world. Like you almost forget where you're parked, you forget what you're doing. It's very matrixy, but I know I'm doing this for a reason. Like tonight we met Ali and I already forgot. Hopefully they comment on my stuff. Get some food, Sammy. What's for dinner? No idea, bro. No idea. I got all the means to cook in my truck, and I don't right now for many reasons, but dishes probably being number one. It's just a lot to juggle when you're working a full-time job. So I eat out. I eat out a lot. I get stuff at the grocery store. It's been difficult as of recently because everything freezes. So like, if I get fruit, it gets ruined by the AM if it's like negative anything or zero. The fruit is like really compromised. Bananas compromised. But it's only 20 degrees tonight, so I think that if I stop for bananas and some fruit, some fresh food, that the food should be okay till the morning. Now I'm an old white man trying to get out the city and to the wood with a self-sustaining community. Yeah, man. I mean, that's what I preach. Self-sufficiency and holistic healing and natural medicines. That's how we're designed to live. That's where we need to be. Yeah, man. We'll definitely talk. I'm open to having anyone join along this journey, man. I need people, like I said. Jess has definitely been one of the biggest supporters here, which is awesome. I always enjoy. Wow, have you been here this whole time, Pointless? Thank you, bro. You must have been one of the guys that's been here. You always enjoy and learn from your channel. Did that mean that comment right there? I'm gonna screenshot that. You always learn from my channel. That means the world to me. Thank you very much, bro. We'll get one more because I look goofy in that. World to me, dude. I mean, I'm gonna sleep good night after hearing that. Thank you, bro. Look into return to the land. I'll check that out. But yeah, again, I'll try to message you here at some point. I'm gonna go eat. Let's see. Yep, we've broken 90 minutes, guys, an hour and 30. So I appreciate everyone that's been in here tonight. Whoever's in here, smile with your teeth. I got little teeth. But look, guys, I want you all to continue with whatever you love in this three-dimensional realm. Continue to be happy with what you have, but enjoy it. That's something I have trouble doing. I find balance in knowing the truth and trying to still enjoy this three-dimensional realm. I question the importance of it every day. So I guess I should be listening to my own advice, and I'm saying this because I want other truth seekers, people that are awake. Don't be depressed. Don't be upset. Understand that we're awake for a reason, and whatever's on the horizon, we will conquer. We win this war, not them. And no matter what, I think that we're all put here for a reason. Even if that reason was to wake up to all the lies and everything being fake. For whatever reason, hopefully we're filling someone else's cup or helping out someone else along this journey, because we're all in it together, whoever's here with us. So, and maybe we chose to come down here, guys. Maybe I volunteered to be I don't know, a human. And we're humans because we give off the shape of a man with hues of light. Human. We are shaped as man. God created man, and we give off a hue of light. Human. Thank you, Jess. I really appreciate that. And the same goes to you. Yeah, Jess, you and me. I don't want to say it's depression because I don't even know. I don't like labeling stuff. But there's days where I definitely question, like, dude, why did I wake up? I wish I was still asleep. I wish I was fucking at a movie theater or getting a video game or being excited about. I don't even know. Like, no, not much excites me anymore. Correct. None of us make it out alive. We come into this earth with a breath, and we leave exhaling. We inhale on our entry, and we exhale on our exit. Yeah, booze I stay far away from. I can count on one hand how many alcoholic drinks I've had in probably the past year, if not longer. But look, I want you guys to enjoy your night. Keep things positive. Stay happy. And remember, we win this war, not them. Don't let things lower your vibration. When you see this war on the internet or war on the television, don't let it depress you. Don't let it lower your frequency. Don't let it drown your energy. Don't. Again, like random fandoms or whoever that was on here tonight, kind of talking sideways. No, definitely talking sideways. I can look at it and be like, yo, people are talking shit in the live, man. Like, this is cool. People are getting into it. Or I can look at it like, yo, this kid ruined my night. He ruined my night. He ruined my live. I'm never going live again, or I fuck YouTube live. I would never. But that's the difference, right? We can look at everything and try to find some positivity to it. Some things are negative and you can't find positivity. I get it. But, excuse me, if you can find positivity in something negative, do it. Excuse me. We were born for far more than a 9 to 5 until we're dead. We're not born to work our life away. Jess, will do. Thank you very much. 19 degrees now. No bullshit. I'll even show you guys. Let's see. 19 right there. I'll try to flip the camera. It's slowly dropping right now. Again, YouTube, I'm on YouTube. That's right. YouTube, I think, has the quick camera flip button. Where is it? Oh, right here. Yeah, YouTube did it right. Boom. 19, and it's slowly dropping. I don't know what the low is going to be tonight. But it doesn't matter, because I doubt if it's 19 degrees right now and we're currently at, 20:30, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, it's not going to reach negative temps. It might reach -1, but it's not going to be terrible. I bet you it won't. I bet you we'll stay above 0 all night. And the life in the camper above 0 degrees is so much better. I'll let you guys see it. A lot of you guys have been loyal. There's my house. I'm going to wrap up the live. I hope you guys have an awesome night. I'm going to go find somewhere to eat and find somewhere to park. And we'll talk soon. All right, guys, the people that have been in here this entire time, Pointless, Jess, and Lost and Found, appreciate every single one of you guys. All right, you guys have a good night, and keep spreading the word. Tell everyone. Tell everyone. Don't be shy. We've been lied to for a reason. Let's wake up together. Here we go. Ready? I'm Sammy the Kid with Food, Shelter, Water on YouTube, reminding you that your government is lying to you. The earth is flat and stationary. You were born for more than a 9 to 5, and the sky is literally the limit. Have a fantastic night. I love all you guys. Peace out. Be good. Bye.